I need me a pretty tall chick, insta model thick in the bottom. I'm a simple man, been tough as fuck, dog. Been a problem. If you wasn't about it, you can catch their hands, kill them all. Been the motto, lil shawty, blicky blam. If you wasn't fan, paint a picture phone round, hit your dome while you in your home. Like I pitched a man, been the man. But they been said that I'm pompous. They ain't even getting no responses. They just getting left unresponsive. I try to flex, I'm just honest. Flexing they second guess and they options.
What's up, buddy?
Well, I was thinking to go on your stream and go, hey, guess where I am?
How we doing tonight? You kind of, I don't know what happened last time we were on
I
Thursday.
fell fucking asleep.
How was that? What happened? Because I was talking, I'm like, hey, Shin, buddy, I don't know where you went, but I'm gonna go. Silence.
Yeah, I fell,
Okay.
I fell asleep. I fell dead asleep.
But okay, cool. Well, I was worried like something had happened, but I was like, I also need to go, and I don't want to offend my friend, but I need to do stuff. So that's
Don't
cool.
like the idea that you're dead, but life needs to go on, so.
I've gotten weirdly used to that mindset because of my wife's health issues.
Oh well.
Like legitimately, it'll be like I feel like she's gonna just fucking have something come up where she just drops one day, and so I like for the last 4 years, give or take, I've been in a consistent state of anxiety about her health, and I have become somewhat desensitized to it to a certain degree.
So I see you like your character.
Yeah.
Like the jacket.
Yeah. Hold on, let me check again.
By the way, I sent you a picture of my new hairstyle.
Nice. I like it. It is modern. Let me get a closer look at this jacket now. Vibing with it. Is there any way we can change my color scheme to like green? Like green highlights.
Yeah, chill. I'll have no problem with that.
That
If it says anything, your entrance is fully green.
sick. Alright, I guess
No,
I should
like,
actually get to like stream stuff too. I'm just sitting in intermission mode here.
You know, I was just like,
Oop, nope.
oh.
There we go.
And all of a sudden, I just seen DX, and it was like it was like vomit and green. I was like, fuck it. He's got this aesthetic now. Let's do that. Oh, by the way, I seen this on TikTok, man. This is absolutely sick.
Thank you. So we're gonna be fully like cleaning it up. I don't know how deep I want to go with it.
So is this like one of your like mental drawings?
Yeah, this is art therapy. I prefer the term art therapy.
I swear to you, if I'm doing it all in one go, or if I'm doing it step by step, all your art therapy, bitch, I'm buying them all and just putting them up in my house.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to get around to setting up an Etsy store because I found out I can link Etsy to Luma prints, which is what I use to print my shit. So like I could feasibly have that like more or less fully automated to where I don't have to do any work. Luma Prints just sends the prints out for me.
Oh, bitch, tell me when the Etsy store's up and I will fucking buy them.
I gotta like look into it a little more deeply. And I might have to I might have to like make a new Luma Prints store, and I don't know if it requires me to have a premium membership or not. If it does, then we're just doing this shit manually, and you're just gonna have to let me know when you want to order certain prints.
Yeah, no bother.
But yeah, I think we're gonna fully redraw this.
Redraw it looks sick.
Yeah, but I want to like clean up the lines, have like color in the lines, and it's like I didn't break it up in a way that would allow for that.
I think it looks perfect the way it is. Like, just the fact that like they don't look clean. It makes sense.
I mean, well, I want the shading to be more like. I'm just gonna group this and draw over the top of it, essentially, and potentially potentially just add more layers to it. Actually, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I'm trying to utilize what I have here currently without like fully just fucking everything and starting from scratch like I did with the other one. So I think we're gonna make a group out of this, and we're gonna add layers and like continue to layer on top of it and make my computer hate me. I hate that there's a new group and a new group from layers function that are two separate things. Okay, we're gonna call this OG, start a new layer, save as, on PC, preferably, stream doodles, sovereign, struggles. Because the idea when I was making this was I wanted to create like a deity of struggle and suffering.
Fuck, I just sent you a selfie. Draw that.
You saying that you inflict suffering on everyone you meet?
No, just myself.
I don't think that's quite what I had in mind then. I was looking to create a deity that inflicts it upon others, like a force of nature in the world.
Well, I don't know anybody from Florida.
Oh, let me upscale this a bit. I want to bump this up to 600. No, not 66,000. 600 PPI.
Sorry for nearly killing you, by the way.
What?
Sorry for nearly killing you.
When did you nearly kill me? What happened?
With that joke of me saying I sent you a selfie.
Oh.
You seem to die.
We might redo the gold fully, but I don't know yet. I definitely want to get in there a little more deeply. There's a phrasing in there somewhere, but whatever. We'll do what we did with the OG and start from the head and go down. God damn it, I just can't escape phrasings today. Look at me now, I'm famous, act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I made it. Know that I've been the greatest. God damn it, I have to do it. Exclamation point, quote, add. We'll do this the way I did originally. Start from the head and go down. Dot dot dot. God damn it.
If you started at the bottom and worked up.
I only have 10 quotes. And that's the one that pops up when I prompt it for a random one. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Stream Elements.
Which one was it? Was it one of my dumbass ones?
Oh yeah, smear that Gouda on me, daddy.
Oh, God. Yeah, like I was saying, it would be far worse to start from the bottom and work up.
I suppose, yeah. I don't know. It depends on what you're into.
Hey, if your throat got in it, then all power to you.
I thought we were talking. Never mind. We were apparently talking about two very different maneuvers.
Were you thinking about starting from the balls, like?
I was thinking about eating some scrum. God damn it, that's another one.
What is that? Is that the arsehole by any chance?
Yes.
No.
There goes quote 11.
I wasn't talking about Satan's back door.
Funny inkers. Yeah, that could work.
Look at me now, I made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred.
None of my things I made to try and make this work better are working appropriately. God damn
No, I
it.
wasn't talking about Satan's back door. I was talking about God's gear shift.
God damn it.
A bitch is never in neutral. Mine is though. Stuck in fucking neutral.
Suck my dick, little bitch, or I'll come and slit your throat. Won't take shit, flick my
Huh? Did you say something, or was that just a noise?
No, it was just noise.
Oh.
Yeah, I did shit today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, went to the barbers. We've got more Turkish barbers around here. Swear to God.
Is that like a common thing?
Apparently it is.
Yeah. Interesting.
There's more Turkish barbers than British ones. It's a whole different vibe as well.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
With British barbers, like, they'll sit you down and go, so, like, how's your day been? And you have, like, a full extension of a conversation.
Right.
Turkish barbers are just, like, sit.
Sit. I cut hair.
Thing is, the barber I had today was, like, trying to, like, get, like, information out of me, like, just trying to get to know us. I didn't understand his accent.
Oh, no.
I was just, like, every time he said something, I'm like, huh?
I always feel like an asshole with that. Like, there's this awesome little, there's this little shop. I don't know if it's like a chain, and I'm just unaware of it, but like, it's called Big Apple Bagel. And the dude that's always working the register. Hi, Fishy. Thank you for the sub. The dude that works the register every time I'm there is Chinese, and he has a very thick accent, like very clearly like immigrated here, like within his lifetime, not like a child of immigrants kind of deal. And I feel so bad, but every single time he says anything when I'm ordering shit, I just go, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? And I feel like such a jackass.
Them, like, oh, I just feel like
You're supposed to gamer. How dare Art? I have artist first. Gamer first and a half.
But it was just like one conversation I got over him was he said something and I was like, oh, what? Sorry, mate. What did you say? He's like, you? How old?
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, I'm like 32. And he's like, oh, all right. And I was like, yeah, I'm 32. Wish I still was in the early 20s. He's like, yeah. And I was like, to be honest, I wish I was in the early 20s, but I had the knowledge that I have now. Then.
That's a whole ass mood.
And he was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you live alone? I'm like, yeah. I've been renting the place for 2 years.
It's already been 2 years. Goddamn.
Oh, I know. I was like, yeah, I'm renting the place.
Thank you for contributing to the challenge, Fishy.
For 2 years now. I used to live with my parents, but I want to get my own thing, you know. And he was like, yeah. And that was it. And I was like, I was talking to my mom because she was the one that took us. She was like, so, and she's like, your hair looks better. And I'm like, yeah, I've been needing it. And I was like, I'm swear to God, he's been trying to talk to me, but I just can't understand him. She was like, yeah, but once you did, you told me your life fucking story. I was like, he's the one that wants to know. He asked me where I live. She was like, yeah, now he knows where you live and how long you've been there and how old you are. He's like, he's the one asking the question. He asks, I answer. I was like, it's his own dumbass fault. If him and his mates start fucking raiding us, at least I know who the fucker it is.
I do the same shit when I go to like a shop like that, like a salon or something. I had a place near me when I was in Hartford that like I would go to, and something about having someone messing with your hair, and like it just opens up conversation. I guess like what else you gonna do? Sit there quietly while they just like do their shit? Like that just feels weird, you know?
Apparently I've got a chronic illness when it comes to that kind of crap. My mum was like, because sometimes I've been like just talking to people over the counter and while I'm waiting for the thing that I've asked for, I just started talking to them. And my mum was like, you really need to understand how to like control your conversations. I'm like, look, I'm sorry, okay?
Are you just super chatty?
I can't help it. Like, they ask me how my day is. It's like, it's just the way things go. She's like, yeah, but not a lot of people need to know, like, everything about you. And I'm like, look, they ask me a simple question on how I am, and I have to tell them how my grandma was raised. It's just how it is. I can't help it.
Longest guitar solo ever. Show 'em how we doing heaven. Yeah.
Like one moment is so if you've got anything rest of your day to do. The next moment is so this is how my tree was founded by my family.
I was born at a young age, raised by an alcoholic and a lesbian. We had 17 dogs.
And luckily enough for them, their dynamic was unique because they both like eating out.
I dig it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that personally.
You like Chinese food? You like Chinese food?
Let's see how this looks if we like overlay it on top of it in some way.
I know. I get that's the thing. I can't be one or the other. I can't be like in the middle. I have to be one or the other. Like I can't be super chatty. Like if I meet people for the first time, I can't be chatty. I just can't. But the moment they find the key to the gates, they open it and recognize, oh, there's a typhoon coming to hit me. Bah! So this is what happened to me today. There's parts of me that wishes that some parts of me would change, like, but at the end of the day, I feel like I just can't control it, you know?
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think I made this too light.
Oh, I'm always trying to do my best. I was watching a TikTok today that was a bloke that was saying people have forgotten what Twitch is used for, and he was like, Twitch is not meant to be used for fame and numbers and gaining money. Twitch is meant for showing people that that they don't have to feel alone, and they can always feel happy and comfortable being in their chats and feel vulnerable and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like,
Oh yeah,
that's
man.
that's how I treat my shit all the time.
Oh yeah, dude, I always try to make people feel welcome as long as they don't get auto-flagged by my chat bot as ban evaders. Then I have to squint a little bit and be like, mayhaps you're not welcome here. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't need bots to tell me if somebody's a bad noodle or not. My philosophy is, be you. Unless you're a cunt, then leave. Simple as. That's how I just treat life these days. Don't be a cunt unless I'm being a cunt, then punish me thusly. I slowly can just see why everyone thinks I'm so submissive.
So, yeah, I mean,
Just that kind of shit's just
comes out of your
that's
mouth without a second thought, and then you're like, wait a minute, fuck.
No, that's why he likes the women. That's why we want to whip him. He says this shit. That's how he doesn't want it. We don't want to give him it, but he just says shit that makes us want to. No, it's just, I'm just having one of those days of just reflecting on myself, that's all. It's better than it used to be. Every time I used to reflect on myself, I used to get really depressed and just start thinking if I'm worth it or just useless, but I rarely do that anymore. I just reflect on myself and just go, like, does everything I do normal to me? And if it is, then should I try and make it normal for other people? But if other people don't like it and can't be dealing with it and get frustrated with the shit I do, should I just be... Should I just, like, not be me while I'm around them? Just because I'm just dealing with them for like 20 seconds.
Why did the fucking thing change? There.
So, no, it's just been me for the day.
I kind of get where you're coming from there. Like I've been having to like force myself to chill the fuck out. Like, how do I explain it? Like the other day I got home and I told my wife, like, it's a chill day, no chores today. And then I immediately listed off a bunch of shit that I had to do, and she's like, no. You said no chores. Sit your ass the fuck down. I was like, but. And I had like anxiety over not doing the chores, and I had to like force myself into a mind state of like, it's okay. Rest and relaxation is also a goal that can be like sought out and like aimed for. You're still doing something that is important and good. Chill out.
See, the thing that's going on with me is just My mother gets on me nerves. She just does. Like today, it was like she hated the fact that me jeans were coming down, and I was just like, I haven't got my belt on. Like, of course I fall into. And I turn around and it's just like, well, you've got like a stain on your jeans. Go and change them. It wasn't even that bad,
Bruh.
There's like 2 white marks on my jeans.
The most my mom gets on my case about is like making sure I'm watching how much alcohol I'm drinking and being careful. That's all. That's understandable because of my family's history and shit.
History.
Like,
And then like,
I don't hold that against her at all.
and then like, I wanted to go and see my sister, and then my mom was like, I've got shit to do today. Like, how long are you gonna take? Or we can just do this on Monday. What we're gonna do today on Monday? And I'm like, fine, we'll go. I just wanted to see my sister. God. And then we get back home, this, that, and the other, trying to help my mom to do stuff. And then I was like, oh, well, I need to make food, made food. And I was like, oh, where's the dish at? And she's like, oh, your dish is there. And I wash it to the best of my ability. And then my mom looks at it and just goes, no, you did it wrong. And I'm like, there's something up your arse. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, has somebody got up your arse? Because you seem to just be nitpicking me today. I'm like, you know what, Mom, I just can't be dealing with it. And she's like, oh, is this how it is? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, I've done everything for you today, because now everything's done, you now have to be an arsehole to us. Because if I didn't do it, because if you did it before I did it, I wouldn't do it for you. I'm just like, no! I did it because I didn't say anything, because I just wanted to keep the peace. But no.
I legitimately would have been like, hey Ma, what the fuck crawled up your ass and died?
I did?
Like, goddamn.
I was just like, Mom, just get out. I just can't be dealing with you. And she was like, oh, is that what I get? I do everything for you today and help you out, and I just get out. Okay, see you later. And I was like, Mom, look, I just need, listen. She said, no, it's fine, I'm just gonna go. My mom, stop. Let me just talk to you. And I tried to explain to her how I felt in the moment, but she just kept going, all right, okay, I've got to go. No matter what I said, she wasn't understanding. It's just so annoying.
That sounds like a giant pain in the ass.
I was like, maybe if you told us like in a better tone, I would have gotten it better. Instead of saying, no, you did it wrong. It was like, wait, I understand it. You could have said, oh, I understand that, you could have said it a lot more better than you did. And she was like, no matter what I said, you would get on my head on it. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't have.
Hey.
Because of all that, I've ended up in my own head about stuff to do. I didn't want to be, but here we are. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be overthinking it all, but
I mean, that is very possible. I couldn't say. I don't know, man. Like, I wasn't there. I'm just going off of like what you're telling me, and it sounds like she was being a giant fucking cunt.
I'm just trying to get people to understand me more lately because I'm just like I've gotten to a point where like I'm saying stuff that's from the heart and people think I'm just bullshitting them. I'm like I'm being full straightforward. I have no reason to fucking lie. I don't gain anything from lying. What's the point?
Right.
But no one fucking wants to believe me. And again, when I was growing up, I was a chronic liar.
I feel like my son's becoming that because, like, I don't know. He just acts guilty as fuck. If that makes sense. Like, I have no way to prove that he's bullshitting me, so, like, you know, I'm not gonna punish him for something that I have no evidence on, obviously.
Even if you did, you wouldn't be the first parents to do it.
Yeah.
Forever ago, I used to lie about everything. I used to lie about how my life was. I used to lie about my parents, about a lot of things. I lied about a few things that were so fucking dark that I'm ashamed of even thinking that I did it at one point. And I did it all because I just didn't like my life at all. I wanted to pretend that I was better than I was, but end of the day, people either found out or people were like, "Oh, that's interesting," and then I'm automatically like scattering my own brain, going, "Do they believe me? Do they not?" And even if they don't, even if they do, I'm going back to nothing. I'm not going back to that world that I created. So
I done fucked up.
Oh, trust me, Munchie. I'm glad you know me the way I am now. If you met me back then, you would not be talking to me.
Yeah. God damn it. I fucked up.
God, I even made jokes at my expense without even knowing I was doing it. People would just laugh. And I'm like, yeah, I'm laughing with you because it was a funny joke. And it's like, no, I'm laughing at you because you just made someone like an idiot, you fucking dumbass. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be back.
Alright. Well, since I can't undo the fuck up that I just did, I guess we're just gonna fucking redraw that shit real quick. Oh, wait, right. Now we gotta turn symmetry off for this part. But we ain't gonna stand here and take it. We as a class have the skills, we can make it. Now I have failed, I know how to prevail, so I sail through the ceiling up high when I break it. Training assassination, I'm facing all my creatures. Lay with the foundation and patience just like the geezer. I said I meant to let you race in case I wouldn't beat you, but in time of graduation, broken my demeanor. Keener, when I'm in the squad, I'm smart, I see ya. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna like, I think we might end up fully redrawing this. Because like, I don't know. I thought I could like layer this shit on top of it and it would like give it a nice effect, but it's like, it's not really doing a whole hell of a lot.
I'm the world finest assassin. I'm popping off when the class. When I got reincarnated to the back end, and the guy told me to make it her fasten. You bitches looking tired, looking like Gator at how I'm making art. All these traps will tear a bitch apart. Stop at the whole crew and we'll see you look smart, bitch. Your body's looking disposable, and you think I'm opposable, and your death decomposable. Well, your case it is closable, like a futon you're foldable, and your mind it is moldable. While you think hope is holdable, well the pain it just will not stop. When I pop thoughts, unavoidable. All the damage that you send at me, well that's avoidable. Power unattainable, name it is unmistakable. And when I build a weapon, well you know that bitch I'm breakable. I got the golden experience, bitch I'm OP. Coming at me talking real shit like you think you know me. Thinking that you'll defeat me, come on and show me. Beat you before you could ever beat me, call that low key.
What's the world's finest assassin now? My plane is falling down.
I'm liking how this looks on its own. It's a little bit cleaner, but we can go like more aggressive with the line work later on.
Did you redraw it?
Huh?
Did you redraw it?
I'm lining over stuff. I was doing colored lining over the stuff. Thank you for the sub, my love. Also, you should use your thousands and thousands of points to get this art challenge thing kicking off. Like, currently my plan is I'm drawing over the top of it, and we're gonna try using layer effects. Thank you. But I'm not 100% sure I like how this is looking. Like, overlaid on top of it with like all the other stuff, but I mean, little baby steps, you know what I mean? We'll get there eventually. Cause like, well, hold on. Let me finish this arm and then we'll bring it back up and see how it looks like overlaid on top of like the rest of it. Hold on. What is that emote? My plane is on the ground. My soul's forever. I can't tell what that is. Was that a salute or like a? Is that a blown kiss?
It's like it's more of a like shrug your shoulder with one hand.
I think she's blowing me a kiss. That's my theory, and I'm gonna stick with it because hand out. Oh. Man, don't ruin my fucking like nice thoughts about your emotes.
I thought you were like doing like a one-handed shrug and shoulder thing of like, because you asked to like complete the the point challenge, and I thought she was like gonna. I thought she was like doing like. Like
she's so rarely in stream anymore ever since starting the new job that it was like, you're never gonna be able to use those points anyways. Like, you should use them on this.
What's the world's finest assassin now? I'm the goddess's hound. My shots are all inbound.
Oh well, she's gonna use them. Well, you're done.
Oh no. I had to open my big fucking mouth.
I still haven't found the perfect combination of channel points, by the way.
I try to keep it to where you can't just completely fuck me. I've learned my lesson over the years. Why has it got to a point now where because you're married, your wife's the one that can fuck you? Wait, that's kind of how marriage works. Listen, I can go into my fucking settings and turn off all of the channel point redemptions if I so choose.
Yeah, and then she'll turn up in your room and go put them back on.
She's too tired.
That woman, I may not know that woman personally, but I've seen her and she's persistent.
This is very true. I'm talking a big game, and I don't know if I have money to back up the check my ass is trying to cash. You're going to shower. Did you put the kids to bed? Did they go down easy?
Pause.
Huh?
Pause. He's made it sound like she killed them.
Eh. I mean, there have been days where we're like, maybe.
Well, that's just kids for you.
We're all gonna die. Not yet. Maybe. Keep this shit up.
Even my sister's told me, she's like, she loves her kids, but there's days she would just go, you know what? Have this house to yourself. See ya.
My daughter is getting sassier with every passing day.
Yeah, look who her parents are.
Listen here. While your statement is factual and accurate, it is hurtful.
This is why I said parents, because if I said parent, my arms would be where my arsehole is.
If you asked my wife, she'd say that Salem is 100% all my fault for the way she is. I call bullshit. I was just fucking predicting a very likely possible future. It's not my fault our daughter came out and confirmed my theory. Kept telling him not to jinx because he said fire. Yeah, I said our kid is gonna come out breathing fire and speaking Latin. But might as well be the case. I warned you. I tried to warn you. You're like, she's gonna be a little angel. I'm like, the fuck she is.
What's that? I can't remember if it's from Elvis, but what's that Elvis song? The Devil in Disguise?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna say Ring of Fire for some reason. But now
No.
I was so ready to be like, nope, that's Johnny Cash.
I don't even know about that. Everyone sounds like Elvis when Elvis was doing his shit. I don't know why.
It's because he was very influential and iconic in his scene.
Which ones? Is porn films or?
Yeah. Obviously, it was the porn.
Obviously.
Definitely wasn't the music or his dancing.
No, it was him showing his tiny Elvis.
She's a devil in disguise. I don't know if there's much of a disguise.
It is Elvis. I thought it was.
That was Elvis. Oh, that's the song. Oh, that's the song name. Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about our dog.
God damn it. Then again, Elvis practically stole everything from
The African American or black community, however you want to phrase it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again,
not
he
super
does
cool.
he does that, and all the black community are like, yeah.
We've been doing
shun
that for
him.
years.
Shun him. Fuck him. We've been doing this for years. Eminem doesn't technically steal, but he does the same thing without stealing, and the black community like, bitch, he's cool.
Yeah, but like that's kind of been an issue that's been a cultural issue for generations at this point. The black community comes up with something awesome, and white folks are like, ew, that's lame, until a white guy does it, or a white girl does it, and then they're like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, that happens to us though. We do something and everyone else who's not white hates it, but then when they do it, it's like, oh shit, that's good. I.e.
Here's the difference. Here's the
British
difference. The communities of color usually throw their own spin on it, whereas white folks just straight up rip shit off.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like it goes with everything. The British Office was what it was, and then Americans were like, ooh, and then somebody was like, you know what, we should just add Americans to this, and somehow it's a fucking cultural thing.
Yeah, so that's been a thing for a while, is that like Britain will come up with something that's legitimately great, but producers and like people in the industry will be like, this is awesome, we should spread it around the world, but Americans are dumb, so we gotta like fit their tastes. And that is why like every British show has an American remake before it is just straight up released in America.
Did you know the American IT crowd nearly was a thing?
I thought there isn't an American IT crowd?
Not that I know of. Oh, I had a few episodes that fucking flopped like crazy.
Yeah, that tracks. I'm so glad I did most of this using the symmetry tool, because this is saving me so much goddamn time.
Dude, I love the IT crowd.
I've watched a few episodes. I dig it. It's been a hot minute, but I dig it, or dug it.
Like,
I don't know if that's
the first season is a very slow season, but once you get into season 2, it's so funny.
Oh, slow doesn't bother me at all. I'm a fan of Lovecraft. Like, that dude's storytelling takes 7 weeks standard shipping plus like customs to like get to the goddamn point.
Problem is, one of the creators, like one of the episodes that was on the IT crowd that got banned was about one of the guys, the dude's son now runs the place.
Okay.
And he ends up going out with a chick, but he finds out that she's transgender, and like the whole bit at the end that he beat her up, and like now she's no longer
Whoa. Whoa.
And in fact, then when the whole IT crowd stopped and all that, before they had decided to do the final season or the final episode, or it might have been after the final episode, one of the creators came out and basically was like, no, it's ridiculous why they banned that. It's stupid. I don't like trans people. I don't like this, that, and the other. And I think my right as a human to talk about and care about what I want to talk about has been taken away from me.
Ah, so the J.K. Rowling methodology.
Yeah.
I'm noticing the trend of very famous British people not liking trans folks.
But instead of Avada Kedavra, it's Control-Alt-Delete.
Right. Now, honestly, I've noticed, like, I don't know, it's one of those things of, this actually brings up a conversation I had with my coworker recently. I think it was actually Friday, of like, is it okay and is it acceptable to still like something despite the creator being a piece of shit?
You want my view on it?
Well, here's my thought. The reason this came up was, I don't know if you heard, but Chuck Norris kicked it.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, sorry. Chuck Norris didn't die. He just ascended to heaven to give God a chat.
No, if we're being realistic, that motherfucker kicked open the door to hell to play Doom Guy. I'll say the motherfucker kicked open the door to hell to go play Doom Guy for eternity.
I know. I've heard. Him and his wife are two unsavory beings.
Yeah, it's a very frequently common thing of like someone who's like a beloved character, an actor, revealing themselves later on to just kind of be a piece of shit. And Chuck Norris is like, it's like the same shit with like Hulk Hogan, for example.
I know, I was gonna make the same reference.
Where it's like, It's like Hulk Hogan was instrumental in like the wrestling world. He was a huge icon. He was beloved in that space, and then like he was revealed to be a racist piece of shit.
What do you expect? From the from the decade he was in, his whole gimmick is to be a real American. What do you expect?
You make a solid point.
His whole theme song is "I am a real American." Fight for the rights of every man. I'm a real American. Yeah, okay, buddy. Fight for what's right and fight for your lives. That whole song was basically just trying to warn black people, get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know, you're not wrong.
Like, even The Undertaker's been on his podcast basically going, yeah, Hogan was a thing. Because Hogan tried to fuck Undertaker over.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because Undertaker was in a match with what he calls the Golden Goose, because that's what the Hogan was at the time. And he tombstoned him, and Hogan was just like, oh, you've got my neck, like, you've hurt me neck, and Undertaker was like, shit, fuck. This and apparently he was fine.
Or like another a big example for me would be like H.P. Lovecraft. I love Lovecraft. I love his writing. I love his stories. I'm a huge Lovecraft nerd.
Oh.
Like, if you couldn't fucking tell from the shit I draw.
Nah, not really.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I look at this shit and I'm like, definitely a brony.
Well, like, that comes with the territory of like people going like, oh, you like Lovecraft? You know he was like a racist, right? Like he used the N-word in his writing. It's like, so did Mark Twain. Does that take away from the dude's impact on existential horror and cosmic horror? Or does that just make the dude who made some really awesome written pieces also a piece of shit?
At the end of the day, people need to fucking just recognize that the past was the past. You can't change it. Don't dwell on it and just be better for the future. That's all you need to do.
I mean, I definitely think it's worth acknowledging that someone was shitty.
Obviously.
Like, but I also think you can love the work without having it like there'll always definitely be that little inkling in your brain of like, hey, you remember but remember I remember but I definitely think like you can separate the art from the artist to a degree that like you can still love what they did while acknowledging that they were bad, you know?
Yeah, because when I was making me Harry Potter Harry Potter Lego thing, nearly every stream I would talk about how much I like Harry Potter and this, that, and the other. And
someone would come in and be like, you know, J.K. Rowling's a turf, right?
Like, not even that. Like, somebody, like, rated me. And I talked about, like, hey, this is what I'm on about, and this, that, and the other. And they were like, oh, like, I'm glad I'd rated you. You seem like a, like, chill guy, and you seem like there's, like, chill vibes, and I like it. And I was like, before anyone in chat needs to know, and because you only know me because you don't know me, and this is the first time you know me, a few things you need to know about me and the Harry Potter world and my history with it. Harry Potter, love it, awesome. I'm a fellow Slytherin. I know what my wand is. I know exactly what my.
Okay, where do people get that information from? I always just assumed it was like a personality type of situation.
No, it's actually a website. It's Pottermore. It might be like the Wizarding World website. I don't know.
I feel like I would be a Hufflepuff. I always assumed they were.
In your background, you're definitely puffing something.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I always assumed that the Hufflepuffs were the stoner group.
No, Hufflepuff are known to be like foodies.
Foodies?
Because
they're definitely stoned.
Because you're not wrong, but because their whole dormitory is behind the kitchen, the Hogwarts kitchen.
Huh. That's actually pretty interesting.
Because obviously Gryffindor's is behind a wall of a painting. Slytherin's is in the basement, underwater. Anyway, getting to the point.
Right.
I'm I love Harry Potter. I'm a fellow Slytherin. I know what my wand looks like. I know my Patronus is an osprey. It's I know a lot of things.
Says I am a Hufflepuff.
Love Harry Potter, love it to death. I'm glad I was entered into the world. Comes to the creator, you know what? I would literally sit on a rock that is too sharp to sit on, get a bunch of buttered popcorn and watch her jump off a cliff. I would not care.
When I walk among the dead, embrace the night.
That's my long and short of it.
Right.
Do I love the world? Yes. Do I love the creator? She can jump off the bridge, all I give a shit about.
Right. I feel that. I definitely feel that. Or it's what pisses me off is she could have just shut the fuck up. She could have just shut up for the rest of her life and just cruised on hella money.
Problem is,
and been a childhood icon to an entire multiple generations, not just one.
It wouldn't have stayed that way for long.
Why?
Because you know what people are like, Munchie. People will find her name. People will scan the internet because they've got nothing else better to do except eat their Chuck E. Cheese from the Six Flags area while they're 42 living in their basement. And scan the internet until they find about something she's donated to, something she's contributed to, or a past thing she said that was very racist or very transphobic. And if it's not that, then people will keep an eye on someone, or keep an eye on her and go, oh, I wonder what she's doing today. I want to catch her out. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is she still could have just shut the fuck up and not done anything like that, and probably have lived the rest of her life with zero bullshit, and everyone would have loved her. Okay, case in point, there are two people that I know of that to this day do not have any bullshit on them. That is Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers.
Yes, because no one wants to believe that.
Oh, I guarantee you, there are some fucking uber conservative fuck nugget conspiracy theorists online that are convinced that Mr. Rogers fucked kids or some shit and has been digging for decades trying to find something. Exactly what you say, in that people will look for it.
Yeah. That's the thing though. She could have done what she wanted to do, what she believes in, what she believes is her right to want to do in the background, and then she's oh yes, lovely. Somebody would have found out eventually, because the internet is so vast, it's impossible to escape your past.
Oh yeah, dude. Which blows my mind that we have people just being openly shitty and racist and Like, there was I think it was at the St. Patrick's Day event in New Orleans. It was either New Orleans or Florida or some southern fucking area
Probably
type shit.
Florida.
And there was a bunch of high school or like high school football players or some shit, like high school athletes that were on a float, and they were just straight up yelling Hail Hitler and Sig Heiling, and laughing about it, like in a parade, like a public event where like the entire goddamn city could see you.
Yeah, that's well. Man.
And like it's shit like that that makes me think, like, you know what, maybe we need to like decriminalize punching people that do shit like that. Like, it starts off where it's like a haha funny joke, but it's like I genuinely feel like it's something akin to like when you do something ironically for long enough, it eventually becomes not ironic.
The stupid thing is,
Like I used to say
seeing
"suh."
that-
I used to say "suh" as like an ironic thing because like my buddy was
dude.
yeah
Suh,
"suh, dude." Yeah,
dude.
exactly. And it eventually became like a legitimate part of my lexicon.
But like, the problem is, if you give people that kind of power of the idea of if somebody's been an absolute knob jockey,
I fucking love that term so much.
it should be a right that I get to punch him. But the problem around that is the rule of somebody being an arsehole on a degree of everyone agrees on what a dickhead looks like, or is it up to said person who wants to punch them, up to them, because what you believe in could make somebody else feel like you're being an absolute dickhead and they have a right to punch you.
I mean, I feel like throwing out a Sig Heil and screaming Heil Hitler at a crowd of people that are just trying to enjoy a holiday where you get drunk universally qualifies as dickheads.
But to be honest, to Hitler, the Jewish people were a bunch of dickheads and he just wanted to get rid of them. So in his mind, even morally,
let's break this down. Let's break this down. To Hitler, the Jews were not a bunch of dickheads. The Jews were a scapegoat for him to grab power.
I know, but what I'm saying is, he didn't say it like that. Morally, it was disgusting. But in his head, he seen it as that. He contextually, morally thought in his head.
I honestly highly doubt he actually thought that shit.
And I look at you and
Might
you
have.
don't right to me.
But
I
generally
need to
speaking,
get rid of-
now let me just like let me say my piece on this. In my experience, most people in that position of like extreme power that are spewing shit like that don't actually fucking believe anything. They see an opportunity to grab power, and the easiest scapegoat is finding an other. It doesn't matter who that other is. Look at America. Currently, the other is trans people, the other is liberals, the other is Iranians, you know?
I understand that.
Like, there are definitely some people in power that actually genuinely believe that they are going to usher in the apocalypse by doing what they're doing, by like fully backing Israel, despite like all of the moral issues with that shit. Like, but the majority of the people in power, as far as I can tell, have no true beliefs and are simply trying to get as much scratch, as much influence, as much power as they can before the bombs drop. When it comes to Hitler specifically, I couldn't say, because I didn't live in that era and I haven't done a ton of deep dive research, but it is very likely he didn't give a fuck about the Jews and just saw them as an easy scapegoat to rally the people around hating them, because if you have someone to hate, you have extreme leverage over the base populace.
The point I was trying to get at is everyone and anyone and everyone has a moral reason of why they think they need to do what they do. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. If you want to say, oh, everyone who's a dickhead deserves to at least get punched for it, is it on the idea of everyone in America or even in the world needs to go to court on like different days, because obviously you can't fit every motherfucker in that.
No, it's all the same day. We're doing this in one shot, motherfuckers. It's gonna take 17 years. Better bring snacks. Excuse me.
So, does everyone have to go to court, no matter, like, I would say around, at least I would say 26 age, because at that point you should at least know. So, from everyone from 26 above has to go to court, and we have to all go, we all have to write a ballot on what do we think describes a massive arsehole, and then
okay, did you say ballot or ballad? Because I like the idea of forcing people at the age of 26 to write ballet, or not ballet, a ballad, like a fucking full-length song.
Oh, ballad, you idiot.
Ballot? As in like a voting thing?
Yes. Like, just a sheet of paper that has a bunch of shit that say, vote for this if you think this is what an arsehole is. Vote for this if you think this is what this... Anyway.
That's basically democracy currently.
Then it's just plastered on the rules of, this is, like, by everyone's standards, these are the most voted, so this is what's classed as an arsehole.
That's basically how it works currently. Like, we have, like, that's where the bathroom laws came from. Is a bunch of people made a bunch of laws that were worded in a way that sounded pretty and fair, and went, all right, if you guys agree with this, then you should vote for it. And then they voted for it, and now we have bounty hunters that are fucking scouring bathrooms for trans people.
So, like, do you do it that way?
I don't remember what state that's in, but that's a real thing.
That's horrible. But, like, do you do it that way, where it's like, hey,
I think there should be an actual breakdown of how that, like, I think there should be a legitimate breakdown of like a strict set of conditions, right?
the thing is,
I'm not saying, like, I genuinely don't think it should be like a, well, if your opinion is this and your opinion is this, whoever has the most of that opinion is the winner. No, I don't think that's how it should be. I think it should, if we were to actually establish a law where you are allowed to legally to punch a Nazi, which I love that idea. I'm sorry. I think it's not specific, like, not just explicitly Nazis, but like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it should be a very strict, understandable, and straightforward set of rules. Not just like, oh, my fifis are hurt, we should punch this guy and then I can get away with it in court. It should be like, is their rhetoric dangerous? Is their rhetoric harmful to others? Are they explicitly calling for shit or using symbolism, words, or like dog whistly ass phrases that are well known to be associated with groups that are their explicit purpose is the god damn it, words, the undermining, the removal of, the lessening of power of, the essentially isolation and removal of a group that is, so like, yeah, just a group. Like, okay, so like let's look at any number of white supremacists, for example. There's 0 white supremacist groups that are like chill, right? Their whole vibe we think that just the mere existence of people of color in our communities is a threat to our rights, our ways of life, our blah 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 blah. You get it, right? So like that is pretty verifiably like their whole deal is they want to harm, reduce the power of, and remove anyone from their environment that isn't like them. That's bad. That is objectively bad. That is racism. That is bigotry. That is bordering on fascism if they get enough power. Right? So like that could also be applied to say what the fuck was it? It was the movement that Malcolm X belonged to initially. It was like an offshoot of it was an offshoot of Islamism, where like the actual religion and beliefs of, hold on, let me Google this because I know there's a difference, but I can't remember the specifics. I want to not be talking out of my ass for this. Sect of Islam that Malcolm X belonged to. The Nation of Islam. Okay, so then we got to do another Google. Difference between Islam and the Nation of Islam. Okay, so like yeah. So Islam is a religious movement that is like well established and long standing and blah 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 blah. Like not, it's pretty. I mean, it's a Judeo-Christian offshoot. Not great. It's about as good as Christianity or Judaism or any of the. You get it. But the Nation of Islam was a nationalistic movement. It included elements of traditional Islam, but significantly differed in the aspect of like saying shit like all white men are the devil type shit, and like basically calling for the extermination and usurpation of like it's basically the polar opposite of a white supremacist movement, right? I apologize if I'm boring you with this, but I'm on a roll now.
No.
So essentially, the same base logic could be applied to a group like that. The idea being is like, if your overarching intent is to do harm to another group simply because that group exists, then go fuck yourself.
See, there lies the issue. Because what I think, now I'm not saying I don't agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
Who dat? Hi, Nat.
Hello. Hi.
But the thing is, if we do all of that, if that goes through,
Right.
I think the problem will be everyone will agree to the same terms of what you've said. But
Wait, what?
We're having a lengthy discussion about whether or not it's okay to punch Nazis on a legal level.
Yes.
Thank you.
But the thing I'm saying is, though, Munchie, is I think everyone will agree to the sentence that you just said.
Right.
But they'll have their own connotations to what that sentence means. So us lot, yes, like that group to us is Nazis. They need to be punched in the face. They need to be punched anywhere where there's a SWAT sticker, and if they get mad at that, that's their fault for fucking tattooing a target on them. That's not our fault. But to Nazis, that group could be black people, or white supremacists, that could be to a trans group. Any group could be targeted because
No, so
Everything that you said is literally what I'm trying to get at.
I'll let you finish your thought. I'm sorry.
It's fine. What I'm getting at is, I don't think that kind of thing would work where
it is definitely idealistic.
It's legal to punch an asshole, or legal to punch somebody who doesn't deserve to fucking breathe like that because they do dumb shit that we don't think is right to be seen in public, because everyone will have their own version of what they don't want to see in public.
So, that done did a thing.
So it's just like how much I would love to punch a Nazi. I would love to punch anyone that does not bring a smile to anyone's face. I would love to.
You know who really deserves to get punched in the face, though? Immediately.
Who?
Well, yes, but no. The person I was thinking of is anyone who is classified as a child predator.
Agreed. Okay. So, like,
but every single person in the state should be allowed to come to the prison
and just start punching motherfuckers that have like gotten convicted of that shit.
Yes,
dude,
and they're given two options: either they can do it bare fist or brass knucks.
I like that. Dude, I like that a lot.
Dude, I'm gonna say to you, there's no point in it for the sole reason
the prisoners have already taken care of that for us.
The moment they get in the prison and the prisoners go,
what are you in for?
Papers. Show me your papers. Oh, wow. 12 years old. So that's how many stabs I'm going to give you. Hope you survive the night. Really don't.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fucked up that, like, some prisons will very specifically, like, keep child predators away from, like, the majority of the, like, people there.
Oh, yeah. Here's the reason why. And this is, and I quote, the reason why they do that, too, is because, A, then the state then has to pay for their funerals because they died on their watch.
Oof.
Yeah, which means it goes to the taxpayer as well.
Oof.
And they don't want to deal with that.
Right. 2,
they then also have to get the dry cleaning patched for where they got stabbed, unless the people who were smart enough to disrobe him first, then stab him. Then 3rd, they not only have to then find out, they have to then do an internal investigation, wondering how the fuck that happened. However, it's still classified as murder, and so they then have to find the people who killed him, because it's still illegal.
I wouldn't even go that far. If I was doing an if I found all this out and I just go, so, another one, they'll go, another one. I go, what happened? They went, and all they have to do is say it in my face and go, he tried to escape the premises, he died off the land. I'll be like, cool.
Yeah, but they're gonna check the cameras.
So no, I haven't. So like, I've. This may seem like a really bad, like. So this is gonna sound kind of not great, but I've had a lengthy discussion about this with like several friends. I've heard arguments about this on like podcasts hosted by people that are very intelligent and have nuanced opinions on things. So like, I just want to preface this with that first, okay? So as far as I'm aware, as far as I understand, pedophilia is classified as a mental illness, right? It is something that you are aware of. It is something that can be apparently, based off of testimonials at any rate, is something that can be dealt with through therapy and like treatment, like medical treatment. So like chemical castration is an option. Therapy if it's like a lesser case of it. So I've heard people argue, and I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate here because Shin was doing that for the fucking Nazis, so might as well.
No, I wasn't doing it for the Nazis. Okay. I was doing it for everyone.
He was doing it for the Nazis.
I wasn't doing it for the Nazis. I think we should punch the Nazis.
But
I was just saying.
Listen, and I think we should run pedophiles through a wood chipper feet first, okay?
Him?
But I've had
Why?
people argue to me, why feet first?
Yes, why feet first?
So they survive longer.
Here's the thing, though. In my opinion, too, it should be head first because then I don't have to hear them scream about how they're innocent. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, I would record that.
But so people have made the argument because of the things that I just said of it being a mental illness that can be treated. There are examples of people that are classified as being pedophiles that have not actually acted upon those urges, right?
Okay.
Because they, despite the intense stigma against that, which is honestly very warranted, they opted to try and seek help because they understood that, like, if they fucking didn't, they may very well do something that would get them run through a wood chipper feet first. So the argument has been made that perhaps we should make it a more available thing for people who suffer from this condition to get help. And then if they still act upon these urges, then we run them through a wood chipper feet first. I don't know how I feel about that at this point after, like, all the shit that's been revealed in the news as of late. But
see, I can see both sides where it's like, I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand of the fact that, like, yes, they have this thing in their brain that goes.
because, well, the argument being that if it is not addressed, then they hide it, and then we have X amount of people hiding it and trying to fight it internally without any sort of help, and then we have more and more people that are. So I guess that
Now,
to give it a little bit of a better spin there.
Now,
It's not like their people are saying. Sorry, let me just complete my thought here. It's not like this person that made this argument is saying, "Won't anyone think of the pedophiles?" They're not Ted Cruz, all right, but like. It does kind of make a weird sort of sense in that, like, if they have the help, mayhaps we can address this better. But okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, okay, there's only one situation where I will say it is fine not to kill a pedophile.
No.
No, you have to understand my reasoning for it.
Okay.
The people who are classified as pedophiles who were put in prison because they were dating a girl who was 17.
Oh yeah, well,
and they were 19.
That's a weird gray area. I'm talking about dudes that are like, 20s, 30s, 40s, so on.
That's what I'm saying. They were
going after girls that
there
are
are the
like
parents
14 and younger. Like,
there are the parents who will know
like,
they will know their daughter's boyfriend.
Right.
They will know their daughter's boyfriend since he was like 16, and their daughter was 14. He'll turn 18, and then all of a sudden they're going, "Well, we never liked you to begin with, or you hurt our daughter's feelings. We're gonna make you suffer." Now, even though they knew him before he was 17, they've been dating before he turned 18,
right?
And now all of a sudden he makes a mistake, breaks their little girl's heart by doing something stupid.
Right.
They're going to ruin his life for that.
Yeah, that's fucked. Don't get
That is where, and here's the thing too, it's so hard for you to get that scrubbed from your record.
Oh yeah, it's damn near impossible.
It's like, and that it pisses me off too because here's the argument. It's like you weren't doing anything wrong. You loved your girlfriend.
Here's the issue with
you
that
made
kind of
one
shit,
mistake,
though.
and then all of a sudden your life is being ruined because the parents are being fucking assholes.
I guess I haven't seen a ton of that. Is the issue for me? Is like, I know that exists. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like I'm not sitting here being like, that's not a thing, bro. In my personal experience, having had a track record of dating women that have just horrific daddy issues,
Oh, God.
The majority of the women I've dated have just endless stories about grown-ass men seeking them out at like the age of 14, 15, and these dudes are like
40.
25, 30 years old. There's a dude in my hometown that was notorious for that shit. Like, he would hang out around the high school, and he's like a grown-ass man. And like, just no one did shit about it. No one said shit. No one had any issue with it for some fucking reason, even though it was like objectively creepy and gross. So it's like, I'm more concerned with that shit, where it's like dudes that are like doing that fucking what the fuck is the dude's name from Dazed and Confused? That's what I love about high school girls, man. They get older and I stay the same age.
Oh God.
That's a real line from that fucking movie.
Ugh. But
And like, that dude was supposed to be like attractive.
what I'm saying is that I can see two sides of the story of yes, they have these urges, they want to go after them, but technically they've done nothing wrong because they're trying to fight it as much as possible. So technically they've done nothing wrong,
Right.
except the fact of thinking about it. The amount of shit I've thought about that, Jesus Christ, I can go to jail for. The amount of kids that I hear screaming, I would love to punt. I swear to God.
That's a different story, though.
I think everyone's had that thought where it's like, dear God, if I could get away with this and not go to jail, I would punt that little motherfucker
Jack,
across
you
the
have
street.
to understand my fucking job.
Oh God,
You're not
you're
streaming.
a bus driver, aren't you?
You're not streaming much, right?
Yes, I am.
He is.
Fuck. Okay, I can't say what I'm doing. I can't say what I want because otherwise, this is why I can't say shit.
But I don't know why I decided it was okay to go down this route on stream, but like, you know what? Fuck it, we're here. So
But,
like whatever. If YouTube flags my fucking VOD for being like, oh, you talked about Nazis and pedophiles, like fucking whatever, man. Eat dicks.
Like, at this point, it's like if everyone deserves an equal opportunity to get out of a bad situation. It's after getting the help. It's upon them if they want to keep it going.
Yeah, no.
So after the help,
Yeah, that's the
after these,
idea. Is that like they
people
get the
who
help, and
really
if they still act upon it, then they get fed into the wood chipper.
yeah. So, but yeah, but like I was saying before, like I understand. Like I would love to punch a Nazi so far.
Oh fuck! Shit! Fuck! I didn't do a new layer. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
But like you were saying before, like when I got with the whole group stuff of like you should be able to punch a particular group that's been like offensive and this, that, and the other. To certain white people, black people are offensive because they're existing in their universe, or trans people are doing the same thing because they're ruining the bodies that God give them, and it's like
There's a
that
dude. Wasn't
shit
there a
hurts,
dude
bro.
in my chat? You were there for that. That was like something that that one dude
don't even
said.
get them fucking started.
Or he was like, they're mutilating their bodies, and I was like, mutilating is a strong word.
It's like that's why that law.
I'm frustrated because that dude pointed out a really good free to use equivalent to Adobe. Like, they were an artist, and I frequently forget that not all art boys are liberals like me. Actually, liberal is not the right word. I prefer the term leftist extremist. Anyways.
What I was trying to get at is how much I would love that rule that you made. But people, there's too much free will in people's minds that they would go to the extreme of, so as long as a group is doing something that I find offensive, or is doing something that is objectively to me absolutely out of order, I
Right.
get to punch it.
Right.
At that point, you're just starting the purge. Everyone will see in their own mind.
Like, there would be a cutoff. It's not like you could murder someone and they'd be like, oh, well, they were a Nazi, so you're good.
It'd be purge light. Is that fine for you?
Yeah.
It'll just be that, where it's like,
I don't know. I'm the
it's
type
like,
of.
oh, I'm walking down the street, this, that, and the other, oh, there's a trans person. They seem happy. That upsets me because they shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. That's a group of people they're a part of a group of people that I don't believe in. They're an arsehole, I get to punch them now because it's legal.
Here's the issue: is that most decent human beings aren't gonna go up and punch someone for that type of shit. And I feel like that is making people bolder. The people that are aggressive to others that they don't like, in my personal experience at any rate, I've legitimately been like stalked for my bumper stickers. I have a No Kings bumper sticker, I have an Eat the Rich bumper sticker, I have a Science, it's like magic but real bumper sticker. I have a little candy colored Satan bumper sticker. It's great. I love that thing. It's like the gayest little Baphomet ever. And I've had someone follow me for like miles every single turn. Like, I was making like erratic ass turns, being like, all right, I'm gonna go down this random ass road. They followed my ass into a Piggly Wiggly parking lot and then sat there and watched me go into the store.
Okay, so
Type shit.
Munch,
Like,
I have to,
people
I
act
have to bring this up
erratically.
about the whole. I have to make my comment about this, as much as I don't feel like it is probably necessary. But I have to bring this up. People, stop fucking putting your bumper stickers on goddamn gas pumps.
Oh, here we go.
That is destruction of private property. You will go to fucking jail
I support
if they catch your ass.
I support it. You're right. Don't get me wrong. You're right. I support it though, because they did that shit. Like, the conservatives did that shit all throughout the fucking Biden era when gas prices were high, and then like when it went down magically, no one had any shit to say about it. So like, I support it. I'm sick of this fucking we go high, they go low bullshit. Like, fucking, I say go to the same level. Let's take the game to them.
Here's the thing, though. I'm saying it. I don't care what fucking party you are. Like, when they were doing it for Biden, it was pissing me off. When they're doing it for Trump, it's pissing me the fuck off. It's like, I do not want to see your bumper sticker over the fucking prices of gas already. I want to be able to see what I'm paying with my discounts.
Oh wait, you don't? Where you live, they put it like over the price area.
Yeah.
Oh,
It covers like half the.
Where I live, they put it like next to it, so that it's got Trump making that stupid ass face that he makes, where he's like, you know, the one where he's like biting his lip and pretending to be retarded. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I feel like I qualify, but I apologize.
But yeah, it just pisses me off that people like.
That was I apologize for that use of that word, but that was like legitimately like I recently watched a video where Vosh was talking about that, and he like used that term, so it's freshly in my mind. I acknowledge that is a not great word, and I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm autistic. I can say it. I see you're good.
I think I might be autistic, honestly, but I'm not like.
You definitely something.
You definitely have ADHD. That's for damn sure.
I'm not diagnosed, so like I don't think
Munchie,
I'm allowed.
Munchie.
Yes.
I was literally in your bedroom. You were explaining something to me for Ash's.
Fucking shit.
And you and I both literally heard something. I go, what was that? You said, I don't know. You proceed to then get up, look out the thing to see what it was. We couldn't figure out what it was. We sat back down. You then continued to explain it to me. All of a sudden, you then look at me, go, what was that? What was I talking about? And I had to try to explain to you, and then I forgot what I was going for. You then proceed to then just get up, go to the kitchen, and you just brought back a freaking bottle of vodka. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that tracks. But
was
okay,
like, what the fuck?
my point being is in my area.
You and I have ADHD. There is no doubt about that.
For sure, 100%. I don't deny that. My wife legitimately thinks I'm autistic. Like I explained to her the other day. Okay, hold on. Before we get on this tangent, because fucking ADD. The point being of what I was saying is that in my area, the stickers on the gas pumps are very specifically that one where like Trump is making fun of a mentally challenged individual and he's doing like that fucking face. You know what I mean? And they like photoshopped his hand so he's pointing. And it's the I did that sticker, but it's him making a dumbass face and pointing at the gas price. And they are made small enough to where like the people who are placing them can put them on the gas pump in a way that it doesn't block the numbers, so that you can very specifically see the numbers and see Trump's dumbass face and like be upset about shit, whether you're upset because you were on the opposing side going like I knew this was gonna happen, or if you're, I don't know, MAGA and being like these goddamn liberals and they're stupid fucking copying us. But like, yeah, we at no point have any of the stickers in my area like just straight up blocked the numbers. That's some Ohio shit. I'm sorry.
It's not just Ohio though. I literally took a trip to Erie less than a month ago.
Where is Erie?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
It's like an hour away from my location. The reason I was out there is because we went to Cracker Barrel, and it's the better Cracker Barrel of the area.
Ah.
Yeah. We literally travel an hour just to go to Cracker Barrel because the one that's 30 minutes away sucks horribly.
That's impressive because like every Cracker Barrel I have been to, I hate how I paused after Cracker. That was not intentional.
I didn't even notice. I'll be fully honest, I did not notice you do it.
Every Cracker Barrel I've been to, and there's like 3 in my state as far as I'm aware. They're all the same. They're exactly the same. Like, it's got the same shitty store in the front. It's got the same mid-grade food. And it's got that same stupid-ass golf tee puzzle game.
Okay, to be fair, that does keep you entertained while you're waiting for your food.
Yeah. But now I understand.
you don't even deny it.
No.
And the worst part too is you can buy that for $5.
I could make that shit. I could make that shit with stuff I have on hand right now.
Anyway.
I feel like Cracker Barrel is like the Midwest's Waffle House.
So, question.
Huh?
What's the farthest you've ever went just to get food?
The furthest
Oh.
I've gone to get food?
And we're
I can tell you
talking
this
about your dumbass.
Now, you go
I'm
first. You
talking
seem
about
ready
your
for this. I
dumbass
gotta think.
in a car. I'm talking about your dumbass in a car driving. Not, oh, I need an Uber.
Oh no, I can tell you exactly where. 2 hours. I'm being dead serious too. I literally drove 2 hours just to go try something from fucking Divers Dash and Dives that you kept recommending me.
Diners, drive-ins, and dives?
Yes. Because this dumbass was so adamant that I go.
Firstly, it
Was it-
wasn't that. It was.
Was it worth it?
Which one? Because I know I've recommended you something from Triple D, and I know I've recommended you to go somewhere because of
I just saw a video of the other day, and I'm like, oh my
Burger
God.
Scholars. Like I've told you to go to a bunch of places.
Well, the Swenson's is 25 minutes away from my house. They opened
Yes,
another one.
was the one from Burger Scholars.
Yeah. Let me find the fucking video because I just saw the video the other day. Again.
I'm trying to think, because like the furthest I think I've driven for food, like explicitly where it was like we're going here, is it's not that far, honestly. The furthest I've driven to go get food, where it was like an actual, where it was like that was the goal, was to go to a specific restaurant. Like Milwaukee has some incredible ass food, and that's like at most 40 minutes from my house. It's more a matter of whether or not I can actually afford the shit I'm about to go and eat. Like, I've talked about this on stream a lot. I went to a restaurant in the local area, Milwaukee, called Carnivore. Their whole deal is steak.
Mabel's Barbecue.
Was it good?
No.
No?
It was not good.
Bro.
No, it was not.
That sucks.
To be fair though, I'm not a huge fan of barbecue. You know what? Actually, there's one even longer than that, and I just thought of it.
Yeah, but you drove so far just to be like, meh.
Oh, Munchie, you were there for this one.
Oh?
16 hours.
Webs? Was it Webs?
No, the Chinese that we went to when I first came in that nobody.
Oh, yeah. Where did we go? Was it fucking Evergreen?
I don't remember.
It was the Chinese buffet in Hartford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Evergreen. That place sucks dicks.
Yeah.
Like, if you're there, like, if you're going there to get $15 worth of buffet, it's fine. But, like, it's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
fucking paid for everyone, too.
Yeah. That was on you, though.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to do that shit.
True, but I told you, like, I'm the one who picked this place, so I figured I would treat everyone.
No, if you were
The
trying to get, if you're trying to get decent food in Hartford, like, it's
there's that bar
it's
that
a
was
rough
on
bet.
in the square.
There's like, it's a rough bet. Hartford, I mean, I haven't been there in a few years at this point, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
so
there was
like
a
the
bar
mine shaft is what's
that was
well
there.
known. The mine shaft is well known, but it's pretty
Yeah.
mid these days. I personally, if you like sushi, they have a really
no.
they have a really good
No.
sushi joint. But if you don't like sushi, like, you're not gonna, you know, it's
Yeah.
But again, I haven't been in Hartford for a hot minute outside of like my once a month trip there to go play D&D. And I'm not taking the time to stop at a restaurant. I'm trying to like minimize the amount of time I'm away from home because, you know, I have kids and a wife and shit.
Yeah, there is a burger in Wisconsin I really do want to try, but I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack at the house.
Is it the butter burger from that joint in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Where they literally cook the burger in butter and it not the bullshit that Culver's touts, where they're like, oh, we fry our buns in butter. So does every goddamn diner around this fucking state. Fuck you, Culver's.
Yeah, I really want to try
Culver's
the
near me, actually, you actually can see in the back, and they actually do fucking cook it in butter.
Culver's
It's just
is
like, what the fuck?
Culver's is actually solid. I just have a vendetta against them because of the Culver's that my wife worked at for the first 2/3 of our relationship and the way they treated her.
Yeah, I remember that.
We recently got vengeance on them because the manager that was a giant cunt to my wife was working and she went in and ordered like $80 worth of food. And I feel good about that. But I'm like stuck on this now. I feel so bad that I said the R word because like I try not to do that. It's like
Dude,
it's
once again, I'm autistic, mate. I'm practically there.
It's
I
like a
can say the word,
generational thing.
you're
Like
fine.
I appreciate you giving me the pass. I don't know how much clout that's gonna have on the interwebs, but I do want to explain myself a little more beyond like just, oh, I watched a video and a dude said it recently. Like it is a generational thing for like people in my area. It wasn't until about, I want to say 8 years ago that like there was like a legitimate movement in my area. I don't know about the rest of the state, but in my area of Wisconsin.
Well, according to Google, apparently being autistic is not being the same as retarded, so I can't give you the pass. I apologize.
Ah, fuck, I'm screwed. My channel's screwed, guys. Fuck. Watch me go on. Watch me go to raid and I have a fucking like mark on my channel. Like, ah, shit.
How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel every time? I feel bad every time I say it, but every time I say it, I'm always like, "Fuck you, chat. I'm autistic. I can say it. No bitch,
But yeah, so like, I was part of a generation where it was a perfectly acceptable thing to say in my area.
Oh yeah, but also back in your day and encompassing mine and Nat's day, it was like okay to look at somebody and if they're doing something stupid, go gay.
To put it into context, in my area, it was okay to do that, but to use a meaner version of that word.
Oh yeah.
So like, Wisconsin isn't too far off from like the South. In all honesty, hi Fish. You don't tell no, but fuck it.
I'm back.
Did you announce you left? Am I just that fucking dumb? I'm sorry.
I didn't hear him.
I said I'll be right back.
I totally missed it. I apologize.
I then muted myself.
Yeah, man, it's one of those things where like it's something I kind of have to deal with on a daily basis because like I'm trying to, I try to be socially conscious. I try to be like not insulting to people, but like there's words you grew up with that were okay to say. And it's like oh, this is what my grandparents feel like when they get mad about fucking. I'm not gonna say the word, but you get it.
There's words that have been integrated into me that I don't say now. That like I grew up with, like
it's kind of hard, man. Like I mean,
all I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna say the word. I'll tell you later. But there's if my dad was gonna go and get a Chinese, he would call it a certain thing.
Oh, I know exactly what your dad said. You don't have to tell me. I get it.
It's like, and I always thought, oh, that's just what it's called.
And then you got into the rest of the world, and you were like, oh no.
And I was into the rest of the world, and then apparently, oh, that's just a derogatory term for all Asian people.
It was
wow.
It was also like a thing where like in my area we had a lot of white kids that thought they were cool and would say the N-word, but not like the hard R, like they thought they were gangster type shit. And so like that was an interesting moment for me in my, I want to say like early 20s, like late teens, early 20s, where like I'm chatting with my friends, and I grew up in a predominantly like, the area I grew up in was almost entirely white people. So like, it never really occurred to most of us that like, oh, this is a hurtful word that is bad. We were just like, oh, like a lot of musicians we like say it, why can't we say it? Not making the basic connection of like it is a reclamation of a racial slur. God damn it. Like as an adult I understand fully, well, I mean I guess I was an adult at the time as well, but like as a more mature adult, I guess we'll say,
I was about to say, Munch, when did you become an adult?
Well, there was like a moment where I was like outside of the webs in Hartford, and I was just shooting the shit with my friends, and I like, you know, I said it, and as I said it, I look over and see two black women walking into the webs look at me with just utter disbelief and horror in their eyes, and it was like that was the moment that made it click for me, that where I was like, oh, that word's bad, which is fucking stupid. I should have known it was bad and shouldn't have been using that word, but it was like, you know, you grow up in an isolated environment where there's no repercussions for that particular action for the majority of your life, and then like you see the effect it has on another person if you have like any sort of human decency, and you go, oh shit, I should stop doing that.
Like, I'm gonna say it, I don't know the correct term for these kind of people, or that's all I'm gonna say, because I don't know what it
What do you mean, these kinds of people, shit?
I don't know how to say it, okay? This is all I know. It's just, there's always times, there would always be times where, like, we would go to a certain place that was near us, and on the grass there would just be people who were, like, in, like, it looked like they were in, like wooden wagons, and this, that, and the other.
Amish?
And,
Oh,
like,
the Amish.
No, it's not even Amish. Like, there'd be wooden wagons, and they'd be like sitting outside outside their wagons with campfires and all that. My dad would always be like, "Oh well," he'd be like, "Oh look, the gypsies are in town."
Oh, Romani. Romani is the proper term.
All right, Romanis. All right, but yeah, that's like gypsies is always the only thing I've ever known.
I didn't know that gypsy was a slur until I was like 25.
Same.
I think technically speaking in America it is not considered one, but I think it might in America. I think it might be akin to like Jew, where like technically speaking a person of the Jewish faith can be called a Jew and not be like, and that being called a Jew not be a bad thing, just being like, oh, you're Jewish, but like, so I think it depends on like the inflection. It's kind of like when you say black or if you say black. You know, does that make sense?
I've had somebody like say to me like, oh, like I'm a gypsy, and I'm just like, oh, like I'd be like, oh, cool, like I'm like, I feel, and I would feel awkward to say it, and they would be like, you could say it, it's just who we are, but gypsies.
I remember at one of the greatest moments of my young life was being given the official N-word pass by one of the coolest black people I had met by the age of 23. And I was like, I will never use this pass because no one else is going to respect it, but god damn it, I love you.
Oh, I've been given the N-word pass ages ago.
It was...
I've also been given that, and I literally was given an actual card. And I told and I literally ripped it in front of my friend. I go, I will never call you that. And he goes, why not? I go, because I know if I say that out in public, and there are people around us, and I say it, I am going to get my shit kicked in.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you won't. I go, I know you. You will see a group of people walking up to us who are pissed off, and you will immediately go, I don't know this man. He just came up to me, and I'm like, no, I will not let you pull that shit with me. I don't care what you say. Fuck you.
Dude.
Because he is the type of person who would pull that shit with me.
So for me, it was a neighbor of one of my closest friends now, IRL. Her name was Aura. She was a lovely human being. She gave me a bunch of her sugar daddy's clothes that he left behind because I guess he fucked off to East Jesus Nowhere. I don't know. And we would like she would come over and we would just regularly just smoke fat ass blunts with this lady and my buddy's mom. And it was great. And one day she just decided we were all cool. Us, you know, big, barely adult Midwestern white boys. So that was certainly an experience. God, I miss those clothes. They were great. They were like 3 sizes too big for me, and it was awesome. And my girlfriend at the time despised it when I wore them, so I had to get rid of them. She like she would not let me
It wasn't R, was it?
Huh?
It wasn't R, was it?
No. No, I wasn't with them until I was like, fuck, how long ago was that?
It was somewhere within the past 10 years.
No, that was in high school. So actually, we weren't even adults when this happened. Excuse me.
Like, my mate JD's giving me the N-word pass, but it was like one point when I was in an Xbox party. And like, this black dude literally was just like, he was just saying it he'd say it every so often. And like, I think they must have encountered like somebody saying it that wasn't black or whatever, and this, that, and the other, and it's just like, and he was just, I just remember him going, I don't know what you expected me. It doesn't affect me. I don't give a shit if people say it. Like, and he was like egging me on to say, he was like, dude, like literally just
do
say
it. Do it.
Like, I do not care if you say it, like, because it doesn't bother me that much. And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And he's like, dude, don't do that with respect. Just, like, that doesn't bother me. I'm like, great, I'm still not gonna do it.
I also think there's a significant difference between, I mean, obviously, like, not to be that one English teacher or anything, but, I do genuinely think there's a significant difference between the Ebonics equivalent of the word and the racial slur. And that, like, I don't know. I also think there's a difference between a dumb white kid that thinks they're cool saying, like, the soft A versus a legitimate bigot using a hard R, you know? Not to say that, like, because there's also that one lady on TikTok that, like, straight up just said the soft A, but, like, I mean, it's generally an understood consensus that if your skin tone is that of paper, you don't say either version of the word live on the internet.
It's just like
but I do think there's a difference, because like one is ignorant, like they're both ignorance, but one is ignorance born from, like, I want to say I would qualify it as ignorance born from like stupidity and like, you know, like a sheltered lifestyle, and one is ignorance born of what happened to the big ass brick of soap I got you. It is on the shelves above the lizard's tank. I was using up my liquid soap before I dug into it.
Like, literally just for me, it's
apparently
just
my
like,
wife got out of the shower. But
For
to
me,
finish the thought, the other version is ignorance born of actual hatred and, like, being a shitty person. I mean, I guess ignorance makes a shitty person in general, but, like, there's different brands of shitty as well. Like, there's a shitty person that doesn't learn from their shittiness. Like, if I had that experience as a young man outside of a webs and went, fuck it, I'm gonna keep using it, I'm gonna say it to motherfuckers' faces, I would probably end up being the poster child of that one video where the dude got knocked the fuck out with a can of Twisted Tea. And then there's the opportunity to grow from being ignorant and become less shitty. Go ahead, Shin.
No, I just don't know what people's deals are. I just don't. It's just I'm on the rule of just things of, oh, I'm not meant to say it. Like,
That's a
easy.
pretty safe way
I
to
feel
go
like-
through life.
I just feel like some people put too much effort in a sentence or a word or a fact of life that doesn't need to have the energy in. It's like, oh well, I can't say it. Well, why can't I say it? Why is it wrong? I have to study this. Why I have to be given reasons on why I can't? And actually, it's not actually against black people. It's against this and that and the other. So it's actually racist. It's just like, fucker, stop trying to find
Loopholes.
stop trying to find the pages, the folds in between the folds of things. Somebody says, "Don't say it." Guess what?
I'll say it.
Don't fucking say it.
And again, I feel like there is a certain level of like issue in the realm of like generational shit. It's like the meme of like when grandma says the N-word at Thanksgiving and everyone's appalled that she's like, what?
At that point, you're just at that point. For God's sake, my granddad has a tradition. I'm at this point. My granddad, I have a tradition with my granddad.
I'm so sorry. My brain just auto-filled. My granddad and I have a tradition. We say it once a year.
No, and maybe my granddad doesn't have this tradition. My granddad doesn't have it. It's just I just class it as a tradition just because of how many times he fucking does it a year. Every time at Christmas, he constantly complains about Christmas ads that have mixed race families in it.
Why? Fucking.
He's just like, you'd be like, Jack, yeah? You've seen this? And I'd be like, normal TV ad. I'm like, what's the matter with it? Like, I don't see anything wrong. He's like, it's a white man and a black dude together, a white man and a black chick together with like a mixed race kid. I'm like, yeah, so. He's like, well, what do you think the neighbors would say? I'm like, I don't know, happy Christmas, man.
What do you think the neighbors would say?
Like,
Christmas, bitches.
Like,
That's what they would say.
Dude, I'd be inviting them the fuck over. Like
that's what Big Granddad would be like. You'd be like, oh, you can't be having two women living together because it may encourage the kids. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, we've been living with straight people's sexualities shoved in our faces by media for generations, and they're still gay folks. I genuinely just think they don't like things that are new, or they're worried that they're gay.
Hey,
I'm genuinely think that they like might just be worried that they're gay, and like having it presented as normal makes them go no. Like, dude, just it's okay. It's okay. Just touch the butt. Touch the butt and see how you feel.
There's two men in their pajamas, and my peen feels weird.
It's like there's a comedian. There's a comedian that made this exact point about trans people, and I think it's honestly it makes a lot of sense. Because trans people weren't that much of an issue to most conservatives X amount of years ago, right? All of a sudden it's become an issue, and the only difference I can see that this dude sees is the government is telling you trans people are bad, which if you're listening to the government to that degree, like, fuck you. You're clearly just a bootlicking sheep anyways, and your opinion doesn't matter. But the funnier argument is that trans people are getting better at passing. And you see someone, you're like, damn, they fine as fuck, and then you realize they got a dick, and you're like, god damn it, no, am I gay? And that bothers them. and it honestly, like, that makes sense to me. That makes a weird kind of sense to me where I'm like, yeah, no, because I also am in the boat of like, I genuinely think that most of the world's problems would be solved if people just came out of the damn closet.
See, to be honest, like that's something I've thought about, where it's like, because I've actually been pondered the question of like, oh, like, do you care about like trans rights and trans people? And my answer's always, I care about anyone who wants to care about me. That's all my answer will ever be.
I think that it's
then I get the question of,
Ugh.
would you ever date a trans person? And it's always fucking awkward because I'm just like, I don't know.
If they're passing. I mean, I'm a married man, so I can't speak on this too in depth, but like, I've come to a point in my life where like, if I were, I don't know, if shit didn't work out with my wife and I was single and wandering the country trying to find my new life, and I met someone who was like reasonably attractive and they just so happen to have a dick, if I really vibed with them, I don't think I would care that much.
Like, I just don't know. Like,
Hold on, Jack, I'm sorry. Nat wanted to say something.
I just sent you a DM because I'm not gonna say it live. I just want you to read it. I just want you to read it. And...
Specifically, should I be reading this in my head?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think of me like, what the flying fuck?
No, I'm saying this on stream. That is fucking hilarious. Also, I'm definitely attributing this to you. It's fucking, you ever eat a muffin you found in your friend's trash can and it was unbelievably delicious, and then you later found out it wasn't a muffin but a used tampon that was used in the wrong hole? That's what it's like to drive a Ford in general. Fuck Ford. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like, I hate Ford, but I'm not gonna lie, driving my dad's Ford pickup truck for like the 2 months that I had it available to me before I had to come to terms with the fact that I couldn't afford the fucking lease on that bitch. That truck kicked ass, but I hate Ford.
Getting back to my point.
Go ahead, Shin.
I just don't know. Like, if I can tell that they're a girl, they're a woman, or just have female parts,
like biological female, AFAB and all that.
Yeah. If they have female parts,
right.
Or just female in general, and because they could be a they, them, whatever.
Right.
And they like the same sexual contacts that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Which, actually, the opposite. I hope they like men, because if they like women, then I'll have no chance in life. No matter how much of a bitch Josh thinks I am.
Just hope that they're bi. Bi people slap. Bi people are awesome.
Getting to the point. Oh, like, if I'm like, right, we're vibing, we're doing this, that, and the other, and
right.
then and before like anything can happen, they're just like, just so you know, about 6 years ago, I used to be a dude, like with schlong and everything. I don't know how
I feel like that's an even easier. I feel like that's an easy. Fucking words. God damn. That's an even easier answer to that question, in that, in your specific hypothetical, they no longer have the dangly bits.
I know, but just knowing just listening to Ash and listening to everything he's went through, knowing that the thing that they have, the vagina they have used to be a dick, but now just inside out. I don't know if I could unsee that.
I feel like if you
I
vibe
don't
hard
know.
enough,
That's just something with me. Maybe I need to fix, but I don't know. I just don't know if I could see it.
I think that's an experiential thing, honestly. Or I don't know. It could also be a mindset thing because like I've never been with a trans person personally.
Like,
But like as I get older and like I've become more accustomed to the concept of trans people in general. I mean, I've always been like more or less on board with it. It's never really bothered me that much. It's just been like a hey, I'm not into peen, so like this ain't gonna work out type of situation. I've kind of gotten to the point where like, and I do think genuinely like my wife says I'm bi-curious, and I think she might be onto something there because like I've always been able to look at a man and like appreciate their physicality to a certain degree. Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
yeah.
Here's a bit of a weird one, but Willem Dafoe.
Oh,
Willem Dafoe is like,
wow.
I don't know. It's just something about that dude. I'm just like, yes.
My three are generic as fuck.
I think it has a lot to do with voice too, because like one that my wife like I think legitimately worries about
Is Cecil Baldwin the voice of Night Vale? It's like based on voice alone, like I know what the dude looks like, but based on voice alone, like I would be putty in that man's hands, and I'm a married straight man.
There's two people for sure. For me.
I've got my three are so fucking generic.
Oh, list off your generic answers, shit. Let's go.
Mine's Ryan Reynolds, Keanu Reeves, and Johnny Depp.
Fair. All right,
Like I
all right,
said,
Nat, what's
generic.
yours?
Johnny Depp.
Okay.
And this one's gonna be a little confusing, especially for Jack. Roman Reigns.
Okay, hold on. I gotta Google. I
I
know the name, but I'm struggling to like have a visual. One moment.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, and I didn't. You think you've got Roman Reigns as one of your man crushes, have you?
Oh, I can see that for sure.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, no,
Yes,
I get it. I get it.
Like the dude.
So,
Like my three for sure are Ryan Reynolds, Johnny Depp, and Roman Reigns. Like there is no other dude I would not be that is a famous celebrity that I would easily let myself be told. I will fully acknowledge that tribal chief.
The only reason why I would never go for Roman Reigns is because, for fuck's sake, that mother, there's already too many fucking branches. Too many fucking branches on that Samoan tree. He doesn't need his twig pulling.
So, I guess I need to add a third now because it was like, oh, Ryan Reynolds is a generic one. I want to follow through with like something less generic. Because like Ryan Reynolds is every straight man's like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, literally.
Keanu Reeves is actually a pretty good one, honestly. Like,
I think it's generic. I think it's like the generic actor.
He's okay. He's a very generic actor, but like he is beloved and he seems like a genuinely nice guy. But like the ones that are like for sure, if I wasn't married, I would probably try to get something going. And if I was single, I would just full on be like, Daddy! Cecil Baldwin, who is a phenomenal actor, voice actor, and seems like a pretty cool dude in general. If you're not familiar with Welcome to Night Vale, check that shit out. That was actually a major instrument in my like douchebaggery inning.
So, Munchie, I've got something interesting for you.
Hold on, I gotta hold on, I'm thinking, Shin.
Why? I didn't know. I thought you'd finished.
I'm thinking. Willem Dafoe because like just like have you seen? Here's the fun fact about Willem Dafoe. Have you seen the movie Antichrist?
Nope.
It is on record that they used a prop dick because his dick is so big that the director was like, no one is gonna believe that that's real.
Well, dang.
You think that's bad? They had to do the same thing for fucking fuck, what's his name? The fucking leader in Magic Mike.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
The dude who plays Gambit.
I know who you're talking about, but I
Channing
can't think
Tatum.
of names. Thank you, Channing Tatum. Yes.
Yeah, because apparently his dick was so big that they had to do the same thing for that. And for those
They were just like, no
no
one's gonna believe this is real, homeboy.
But here's the thing, Gabriel Iglesias has pulled a fucking. He's literally told a story, telling about how he was having to take a piss while on set at the middle of night. He just sees this giant shadow coming up from behind him.
Oh, yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like, "Oh, very funny, guys."
And then he just says, all right, some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he started hearing it. He started hearing peeing, and he's like, "No," and turned around, and there he is.
My favorite story from that fucking set, because if I remember correctly, Iglesias was the DJ in that movie, right?
Yes.
My
For
favorite,
both movies.
my favorite story from him was the the bit where it's like they got the fucking fake dicks because everyone had to stack up to each other, and immediately they all just turned into fucking like 13-year-olds with lightsabers.
Yeah.
Just and like, I 100%, that was such a relatable joke because I could 100% see our friend group doing that shit.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like we're fucking morons.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, some of us are a part of the Tic Tac clan.
Nah, it's okay, shit. It's the motion of the ocean, not the size of the boat, as they say.
To be honest, I said one joke to Josh and Sean, and now they're both convinced that my dick's that the way it is. And I made that one joke, and they won't shut up about it.
Yeah, you kind of did that to yourself, homie.
Do you know about it?
No. Oh, god damn it. Did I fucking do this whole layer in the wrong fucking...
Like, so I made a joke. It was a joke based on a YouTuber who made the same joke called Big Jiggly Panda.
Okay.
And he said like, oh, my dick size is different to other men, where if a woman would see another man, she would go, damn, that thing's huge. Where if they see mine, they'll go, why the hell has he got a can of tuna strapped to his leg?
The super chode.
I made the same joke, and now them two think that's what it is. And then Sean was like...
It's not that they think that's what it is. They found that really funny and are rolling with it forever now. You still brought that upon yourself, though.
Oh, I know. But and then Sean was like, so what kind of can of tuna is it like? And I'm like...
Chicken of the sea,
I don't
bitch.
know. And I made it worse for myself. I went, I don't know, bulk? And Josh was like, damn, this boy got a bulk can of tuna. Now every time I say Josh, and that scenario or anything can come up, he's just like, damn, that's my bulk can of tuna.
You did this
He
to
literally...
yourself.
Literally, Josh then said, "Oh, I'm gonna send you a dick pic." I'm like, "No, you're fucking not." And then he DM'd me. I'm like, "I'm not looking at you." He's like, "Trust me, I didn't actually send you one." So I went in our DMs, and he literally sent me a picture of a bulk can of tuna. So now them two are on the suspicion that I'm the size of a bulk can of tuna.
Hey Jack, do you remember when I sent you a dick pic?
Yeah. It was
That is a
fancy
hell of a way to open up a statement.
It was literally just a picture. It was literally just a picture with the word "dick" in really fancy writing.
pic. It was a
Nice.
fancy dick.
That was it.
I like that. That's solid.
I
That's
sent
solid.
the same kind of connotation back where it was like the word cunt in fancy writing.
Yeah, he sent me a fancy cut.
Yeah, I sent him fancy cunt.
Excuse me. Where are we at time? God damn, we're past 2 hours and I'm not even done with the fills. Ah, fuck. We're gonna have to pick this up next weekend.
Like,
Well, I mean, to be fair, we did kind of distract you.
Yeah, but I've been getting better at not getting that distracted. Like, I haven't done any major Google searches outside of the thing about the Nation of Islam. Like, I've been actively
the rubber
drawing.
bands.
I've been actively drawing while we've been talking, which is an accomplishment for me.
what I find funny so much when it came to the messenger days with me and Matt, the amount of like naked chick pictures he would just send me and go, "Here, feel better."
You know what an easy way to get those is? Go on fucking Twitter and post random shit on a daily basis, and thoughts online will just be like, "Hey daddy, here's my account," and you just follow back, and all of a sudden it's just nudes for days.
Dude, I didn't even last on Twitter 2 seconds before I got a friend request from a chick who wanted to party with her.
She wanted to pound her daddy.
She wanted that boat can of tuna.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You literally brought it up. That was your fault, and you know it.
If you want Chi-Chi, we all pound your tuna.
If it makes you feel any better, Shin, I had a reputation in high school of being very well endowed. And it did not benefit me in any way, shape, or form. I know, like, most dudes are like, "Wow, you were known for having a big dick." No, it wasn't great. There was this one dude in my life that later on he murdered an old lady, so like, fuck that guy.
Wait.
Jesus Christ, Munch!
I was telling people to get the fuck away from him because I was convinced he was gonna do some shit like that for years. And it turned out I was right, and fuck everyone that, like, and I got messages nonstop for like 2 months being like, "Dude, you were right." Like, yeah, no shit, fuck you. And I want to explicitly state before I say his nickname that he requested this, and that this is not bigotry on my part. Okay? Okay. He specifically insisted that we call him Jewbag. So that is what I know him as. His real name is Adrian.
Well, where do you think that? Well, to be honest, where do you think they put their money?
It's fucking like a Cartman ass moment. They're just like, "Give me the gold. Give me the gold, Kyle. I know you have your fucking secret pouch." Anyways, I would like be talking to a girl. Just this happened more than once. I want to say at least 3 times. I was talking to a girl outside of my art class. We were just talking about like shit we were doing for the art class, you know, just conversating about our shared interest in art. And I don't know where the fuck he came from. I genuinely don't know where the fuck he came from. He just appeared out of a trash can or some shit.
What?
And it was like, "Hi, I'm Adrian. This is Munchie. Munchie has a horse cock. Okay, bye." I turned red. She turned red. She ran the fuck away. Never heard from her again. Avoided me during the entire rest of that class. So,
Yeah.
just to make you feel better, Shin, being known for being well endowed outside, instead of being known for having a tuna can, not all it's cracked up to be.
Trust me, I don't. I really wish I did though.
You wish you had a tuna can?
Yes.
How would you
Both
use the
sides.
tuna can?
Eh?
I don't think a tuna can would fit in most holes.
He would push
No,
really
no,
hard.
not with that kind of motivation, Munching.
He would just push really hard.
They say that circle can't fit in that square. Bitch, watch me.
you'd
There's enough lube, it happens.
You'd have to be hitting up fucking r/hole wreckers to fucking be like, hey,
Hey, I'll just go up to chicks and go, hey, I know you don't know me, but will you be my can opener to my tuna?
that's honestly not bad.
And if they're like, wait, aren't I meant to be aren't I meant to have the tuna? I'll be like, no, not after tonight. Just in the background, I can just see it as a sitcom. And then after that, she smiles, I smile, and all of a sudden, we're just in my bedroom in the back with the music of the Monster Mash.
It was the Monster
Oh, no.
Mash. It was a midnight smash.
Like, why?
It was
Why
the
that
Monster
one?
Mash.
It's like, why that song? Because it's stuck on repeat. I can't help it. I didn't pay me Spotify, and then they hate me for some reason.
Spotify was like, oh yeah? You're not gonna pay us? Monster Mash for 12 weeks straight.
And that was the last song.
I'm afraid of giving up Spotify Premium because I have become too goddamn spoiled.
Oh, dude, I can't, I need to repay mine, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like,
It's gotten to a point where I'm literally on stream going, guys, I forgot to pay it. None of these ads require me to give a shit about them. I just don't listen.
Stream is actually the legitimate reason why I have Spotify Premium. Because I used to use Pandora. And then I realized Spotify was like a little more able to curate like playlists and shit. And now I'm kind of stuck with it because if I want to use my Stream Deck plugin that allows me to like change songs and hit play or pause, I need a premium account. I don't really know why, but that's just integrated into the plugin. I don't know if they have like a partnership of some kind, or if that's just, or if it just that I genuinely couldn't tell you. But I mean, honestly, it's not a bad price. With the amount that I use Spotify on a regular basis, $12 a month is not bad.
I particularly don't really give a shit. I just prefer to have it.
I'm going to be going to sleep tonight and going bulk tuna can. I want you to know that.
Oh, God damn it.
Like, it is not something that I'm going to be purposefully doing. I'm going to be going to sleep and then thinking about tuna and going
Fucking Jesus.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up. Just remember that.
Yeah, I know. It was meant to be. I thought of all the people who wouldn't, I thought.
Do you have any idea how fucking hilarious that is, Shin?
No, because I don't like it.
That is incredible. Like, we had a running joke in my friend group. One of our boys, Scotty, will not use last name because, you know, internet and shit. Granted, his last name is very generic. That was like the meme with him was like the super chode, where he had like a really thick ween but it was really short. And like the ladies didn't seem to fucking mind. Granted, that dude had the confidence of a fucking like. That dude had the confidence of Johnny Sins.
Isn't he like a member of
Do you not?
Marilyn Manson?
You don't know Johnny Sins? Am I showing my age here?
Is he like is he a member of of Marilyn Manson's band? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, Johnny Sins is a porn star.
Oh, yeah.
Like I was so painfully single at a certain point in my life that like I knew a decent number of porn stars by name, and those names have not left my
To
brain
be
for some
honest,
reason.
I don't really look up porn star names, and I particularly don't remember men's porn star names because they're not really the ones I look for.
Listen, dude, if a dude does good work, you appreciate it.
I don't care. As long as the chick or dude or dudes or chicks are satisfying a chick, that's all I care about.
I don't know. I became very particular, but like, okay, full disclosure, prior to the person whose name starts with an R, using that to not trigger people in my current Discord chat.
I'm already triggered.
All right. I was so painfully single that I wasn't at the level of like getting a Pornhub subscription, but I was pretty damn close. I was extremely particular about like weird aspects of porn. Like it moved on from like, is this chick hot? Cool, nut. It was like, how is this dude doing the work on this chick? Or how is this chick doing the work on this dude? Or like, it was like dynamics, which I don't know how like relatable that is, but that was just like where it was at for me.
I haven't really thought about it. I'm just like,
You're just like, this person's hot, nut.
not really. It's more of like I've seen hot chicks on Pornhub, and I've literally like questioned why I'm watching the video.
Why?
Like why? Like this is not giving me satisfaction. She's hot as fuck, but like I don't feel satisfied.
There
was one that was like a compilation of things, and like it was like just quick succession of compilation about this compilation, and it was like doing something for us, and then somewhere out of nowhere this chick was really like getting hot and bothered, and this dude just starts smacking her with a fucking throw pillow. I'm like, what the fuck's this? And I was like, well, this video's fucking ruined.
Have you ever had a wank session completely fucked up by like a bad line read?
No.
Oh my god. Oh.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I expect it.
No. I expect that shit too. This line read was so bad that I was like, you know what? I don't need to fucking. We're done for tonight. I'm gonna go to sleep.
No, like I like literally like. I literally
like the acting was.
I literally sat there, and I literally sat in like on my computer chair and literally just watched one. And every time something happens that's funny, I literally just laugh to myself.
Oh, it wasn't. This was not a funny moment. I need to specify. This was a. Oh, I'm not an actor. I'm just hot, and I'm here to like do the job of hot person getting railed.
And like awkward ones I've seen where it's just like
it was.
There's no. You can tell that these two are definitely feeling awkward in this scene because they
not even that. Not even that. It was just like they were in the middle of the scene, and very clearly there was a dude off to the side with a fucking whiteboard that said like. Oh, I'm banging my stepbrother. Oh. Or some shit like that. And like the read was so bad.
I'm banging my stepbrother.
And I was like, it was so bad that I just was like, no. I shut off my phone. I didn't even put on a show to go to sleep to. I was just like, I just said no and fucking
this
just.
turned me off so badly. I need to sleep.
I
in the
not
dark.
only rage quit the wank, I rage quit the day.
Hey, Eric, you want to go to the bottom? This is a bad wank day. Leave me alone. I'm going to bed.
Legitimately, it was so bad. I was astounded at how dog shit that read was. Like, you know, you don't expect top tier talent for line reads from fucking porn stars. It is not something you go into that expecting. You're like, these people are here to fuck on camera. That is it.
Yeah.
Like, most people aren't watching porn for the plot or the acting. And if you are, I am so sorry to you for the modern generation, because at least in the 80s they tried.
Like,
but like this was so bad that someone who fully understood what they were in for as far as acting capabilities goes was like, nope, I'm done, fuck this noise.
Like, there was a whole part of my life when I was first started getting into porn when I was like, Jesus Christ, Florida must have some fucking pipe leak issues because these motherfuckers keep coming out. And they don't even fix them.
I mean, Florida's kind of a fucking awful place in general. Cool.
Like, I understand if it was Michigan, but Florida?
What's wrong with Michigan? Michigan's okay.
Flint, Michigan's the one I'm talking about.
Flint, Michigan, okay. Their water situation is not their fault. That is the fault of the people that run that place, and fuck them.
I'm gonna head off to bed.
Alright.
I was wondering why
Jack,
you're
please
getting so
don't
quiet.
stay up too late.
I will.
I'm gonna keep his ass up for like 3 more hours.
Good. I want it.
Love you, Nat. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Bah.
Bah. Yeah, I think we're at the point where like we're gonna go ahead and ooh, that looks cool as fuck actually. What do you think, Shin?
I don't know, stream's delayed.
I mean, give it a second. That actually genuinely looks pretty fucking dope.
Give me a minute, I may have to go back on your stream because I think I may be too far back.
I mean, we're gonna have to come back to this because like we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. And
Yeah, it looks alright. Kind of looks very like
we're not even close to like, huh? Neon?
Neon-y, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Hold on. Let me dick around here a little bit.
It was a good thing.
Yeah, but I want like the neon element without like, ooh, nah,
Sounds like nut too.
Hold on. I have an idea. Okay, we're gonna
More sounds like nut too.
Don't judge me.
No, I'm not judging you. You should be judging me. I'm not into these voices.
Where was that fucking... Is it this? Ooh, okay. Hold on. I like that a lot. Wait. No, maybe not. I don't know.
There was one I did like, but I just don't know if I can get to it.
Wait, okay. I have an awesome
There.
idea.
Yes, the red one. No. It was the red one I really liked.
Hold on. Let me turn off the... There.
That one. Yeah. Oh, sick as fuck.
Mayhaps I can change. Okay, we'll keep that in mind for the next session.
It was like dark red. It was like deep dark red.
Yeah. We can work that into the fucking finalization process. I'm used to these taking one session, but like I didn't like how the overlay looked. I was like, oh, I'll just use the fucking fresco file. It'll be fine. And it wasn't fucking. I wasn't digging it. You know when something doesn't fuck, it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't fuck. If the art is asexual, then you need to just work with that.
The worst sign to put on your bedroom door. I hate when things don't fuck.
Dude, that's something I hate about my own lexicon. Because I didn't used to say doesn't fuck. That is 100%. I call it a Jakeism.
Who's Jake?
Jake is a long-term friend of mine who would just he is single-handedly the reason for like 60% of my current lexicon. That motherfucker would say the dumbest shit unironically and think it's hilarious, and like I would hate it and I would hate it and I would hate it, and then it would slowly work its way into what I say ironically, and then it eventually became some shit I would actually say unironically because I also thought it was hilarious. Until it just became a term. It just became a term I used.
Apparently, I've done that for people. Apparently,
what, just fucking
like I say shit and people have just turned it into shit they now say.
Yeah. What's the
like a one Ash, because mostly it's from Ash who does it.
Yeah.
A one I say that Ash likes is nicey eggs and splicey.
I do like that a lot.
I've wanted as an emote for a fucking while, but I didn't know how to do it.
Nicey eggs and splicey.
Yeah, I was like thinking of like.
So what does
like
splicey mean in that context? I'm sorry, I do
not know. Like, it's just words I made randomly just rhyme together. Like maybe like an actual like splice of DNA, maybe, I don't know.
Like I was thinking of like film splicing personally.
I don't know what splicey is. I just rhymed it.
So like splice in the terms of in the context of like splice is a fairly common term in like film.
Well, I know about like splicing stuff together. Like just cut these two out. Like look at this part of the film. Cut this out and splice these two together.
I'm sorry, can you say film one more time?
Film.
Film?
Like film Dafoe.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, the fact that you didn't catch on what I said before about the burger I wanted to eat in Wisconsin is fucking hilarious to me. Because I can't even say it the way other people say it.
The butter burger?
Yeah, I can't say it. I don't say the first part right.
Butter?
Yeah, apparently I can't say it right.
How do you say butter?
Butter.
Butter?
But don't. You said that, and all I heard was Josh, and I wanted to die.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I just say butter.
I don't know. I try not to be that dude where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna repeat that in that accent, but with the Americanism of the accent.
No, it's horrible.
But like, also, it 100% like.
Yeah, because I was just like, when you said that, I was like, yeah, I really want to try the butter burger.
Dude, butter burgers, like, okay, don't get me wrong. Clover's fucking
Flinch.
slaps.
I was like, roll with it.
Culver's slaps. The place that you're talking about, the place that cooks the burgers very specifically in butter, because Culver's this thing is their butter burgers. Their buns are buttered and then fried on a flat top. That's a very different. The place you're thinking of that actually fries their burgers in butter. That sounds amazing. I've never pan fried a burger in butter, but I know damn well that is probably delicious.
Like I said, I really want to try it, but I know I'm gonna get a heart attack from it.
Dude, I went to the Heart Attack Grill and I didn't have a heart attack. You'll be fine going to the fucking
To be
Milwaukee
honest,
joint.
dude, but the thing is, you don't live in Vegas. You don't frequently fly over there, and you don't constantly eat there, and you don't constantly pig yourself out.
Fair. I saved my pig outs for
The fact that
Saturdays.
Sean ate there for free, I was like, I hope he gets the idea of that. That's not good.
No, he got the idea because after we left Vegas, he tried for a year to lose weight, and he did lose weight, and then he left. He stopped taking the meds for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. I can't speak for the man, but he stopped taking the meds that were helping him lose weight, and he gained it all back and then some. That's kind of the downfall to weight loss medication. Like, I mean, I did see a study recently that apparently people who use Ozempic specifically, like any semaglutide, they gain weight back, but they keep off about 20% of the weight that they lost, which is awesome. But also, like, there are people with diabetes that need that shit, so it's like, On the other hand, I love the idea of taking a pill or a shot and no longer being constantly hungry, because I don't have that. I don't have that in my life. I am constantly hungry.
I can tell you this, but from day one, Doctor Who has got me going. I ain't taking diet pills at all.
I mean, generally speaking, diet pills are not good. However, there's a lot of research on, well, okay, let me rephrase that. There's a moderate amount of research on Ozempic and Wegovy and semaglutide in general, and it seems to be effective. Now, seems to be is a very generous way of putting that. Because like there's a shit ton of horrific side effects that are fairly rare, so they don't really make it onto the labeling all that much. Yeah, I think I'm done for the night. I'm like 4 drinks deep, and I'm not really sure where to go from here, so I think we're gonna take it a week. I think we're gonna take a week, and we're gonna come back to this, and we're gonna go at this again with new eyes in 7 days. We have 15 minutes. We're gonna hang out in intermission, and we're gonna chat with our boy Shin. Let me just
Like I said, Doctor Who is like just weight loss pills in general. Doctor Who is just like they negated the idea of me going anywhere near them.
I have mixed feelings because like
Have you do you know what I'm even talking about?
I think so. I mean, I don't really need to know what you're talking about because like I've seen the horrors of I've seen the horrors of body dysmorphia firsthand, A, as a fat man, and B, as a man who's watched every horror movie made between the years of like 1963 and 2005.
So, to give you the context, this was the first episode where David Tennant got his third partner.
Totally unrelated, but I heard that David Tennant had a nickname of David Tennant.
Didn't know that. Didn't need to know that.
I learned that from Top Gun. Not Top Gun, Top Gear. I'm sorry.
But
honestly, after the David Tennant arc, like I definitely fell off of Doctor Who. But anyways, continue.
Blame you. No, so this is where Catherine Tate finally came back because she was in an episode for a Christmas special.
Can you please remind me of who Catherine Tate is?
She is a female comedian.
Hold on.
That's very British, like the basic British comedian.
Oh, her. Okay, yes. I remember her. I was very confused as to why she was like, because like up until that point in the series, all of the female co-protagonists had been very conventionally attractive, and then we had this lady who was like, I mean, she's okay, but it was very much not like the norm, if that makes sense, right?
Trust me, if you hear her talk about Doctor Who, it's funny as fuck.
I mean, her here, like, let me follow that up with her arcs in Doctor Who were awesome. But like it was when she was initially introduced, it was very confusing because me, a 20-something-year-old man in my first round of college, watching Doctor Who as a escape from the stresses that is college, and we went from the blonde babe that was David Tennant's co-host to this lady. And I was like,
so there was Tyler Rose,
right,
which was blonde, and then she ended up leaving to pursue a music career that ended up fucking failing.
Tracks. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame anyone for trying to be a musician. That shit's awesome. I love being I love music. I love the idea of being a musician. But eventually,
it was like one of those stories of like, oh, they heard she was a good singer, and then she was like, oh, I'm gonna be a star. And then she had like 1 to 2 good songs.
Hey, tracks better than my fucking rap career, which was 5 years spent trying to make 4 tracks that were, at the time, I thought good, and then showing them to my wife in the last year, I wanted to die inside. So,
but there was Martha Jones, who was the next one, who was black.
oh, dude, she was awesome. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I loved their whole arc. I felt bad for her.
Why?
Because
What
I was
happened?
like, because the whole arc was her going, wow, mystery man, mysterious, tall, lanky, mysterious, that and the other. I actually loved him, but he was so not ready to move on because he was already still on the idea of I've lost Rose. She was the woman I loved.
Who was the dude? Because I remember I think this was my first awakening to the fact that I might be bi or bi-curious. Was I can't remember who the actor is, but the Doctor Who actor that very specifically in his first episode being revealed, he ate fish sticks with like some dog shit fucking condiment.
Matt Smith.
Who?
Matt Smith. He ate like cold fish fingers with custard.
Yes. Matt Smith. Yes. Okay. I thought you said Max.
He is a attractive person, not for me, but he is attractive.
Okay. I will say, having grown as an adult human being, I can see how he's an attractive man. Although he needs fucking eyebrows. Like, goddamn, get a fucking like, to like hit up a fucking drag queen. Goddamn.
Anyway, getting to the point. And then you have Catherine Tate, who her character originally turned up after after Rose left.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Because she was having a wedding and all of a sudden just popped up in the TARDIS.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. It has been.
I'm a David Tennant fanatic. You'll get information out of me.
It has been so long since I've watched Doctor Who. Like, okay, so for context, my first run of college was from the ages of like 18 or 19 until like 23 or 24. I am now in my 33rd year of life. It has been a hot minute.
So
I
Catherine
like.
Tate,
So this is like you dredging. This is like you taking a fishing pole and being like, oh, what's this? Oh, a memory from Munchie's stoned ass brain from 10 years ago.
so Catherine Tate's character was called Donna Noble.
Right, yes, Donna. I remember that. I very vividly remember an episode where she had like some mind bendy shit where she had like a beetle attached to her back.
Yes, because that was the episode. See, dude, David Tennant's error. Yeah, I got you. This was a part where they were in a planet, obviously.
Right.
And
No, they're in the void.
and Donna went through to see what she thought was what do you call them? Like a sidekick. And then this person literally ended up altering her reality of what if you didn't go left.
Right. Yeah, that was
Because of
really
them
interesting.
going left, she refound the doctor, but because the traffic on that day was busy, they went right, and because of that, the doctor actually died. Because
Motherfucker can die?
yes, he can. So there's only one way he can die, which is if he gets shot twice in the heart, in both of his hearts. If he gets shot once in both hearts, and in his regeneration, if you shoot him again, he never come back to life.
I always found the concept of the Doctor fascinating. The Time Lord, the concept of a Time Lord, not just the Doctor.
All you need to do is like from the first ever Doctor to be conceived to Peter Capaldi. Those are the eras you need to stick to, because everything after that, they fucked with it, and it's dumb as fuck. Not getting into it.
I mean,
Getting to the point.
I fell off after I think I fell off after the Redhead arc. I don't remember the actress's name, but I know she showed up in modern Hollywood movies.
Yeah, Melody Pond.
That's probably it.
That's the character's name. No idea what the actress's name is.
Hold on.
I know the actress because she's currently in the new Jumanji movies.
Yes, that is her exactly. I don't know her name, but yeah. After she left, I fell off, moved on with my life.
Well, that was really sad.
After that arc, I dug into the older era of Doctor Who, and it was like it wasn't the same. I really wanted to like enjoy the era where it was the Doctor. I don't know the actor's name, but he had the really long scarf, and he was like the icon of classic Doctor Who. I have a scarf where like I very specifically requested my wife make a scarf based on that.
What's his name? Fucking, I know who you mean, because my mom, he was my mom's favorite Doctor, and
the fourth Doctor, actor. Hold on, come on.
And I kind of like him because you can tell
Tom
David
Baker.
Tennant, Tom Baker, that's it. You can tell David Tennant took a lot from him.
Yeah, he was very engaging, but the series itself was very much less sci-fi, action, mystery, whatever, and it was very educational, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a pretty significant shift from what I grew up with versus like what I found, you know?
Oh, don't worry, because the older Doctor Who's were more of marathon kind of episodes, where like an episode will be like I've watched one of Tom Baker's episodes. It took 6 episodes to round up that one place.
Why do all the people I'm following have like upwards of 10 fucking viewers? This is bullshit.
I had like 5. Yes.
I have 3.
Don't worry, mine wavers. I don't care anymore.
I'm gonna raid Yerpsy. That's the duck person that you were liking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But getting to the point of why I'm talking about this, and give you a fun fact afterwards. So this was the episode where Donna Noble shows up, and this woman was like, and this woman was basically advertising a new drug that like helps weight loss and this, that, and the other. Tennant was trying to find where this bitch was, while Donna was basically trying to get interviews to try and see this woman to see what the fuck's going on. Where the whole fucking episode, like, Tennant would show up and Donna would show up in the same place, but somehow just miss each other. It was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna get this raid going now. Much love and appreciation to everyone who popped in and hung out for the stream. I hope you enjoyed the art. We will be continuing this next Saturday, despite my desire to probably not want to do that because I'm going to a party with my son's biological father's family, and it's more or less against my will. Probably gonna be burnt the fuck out, but art must be arted, so I'll hopefully see you then. But also, I'm doing more art on Tuesday and more gaming on Thursday. So, I mean, either way, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Much love and appreciation. Let's go give that love and appreciation to Yerpsy, who was very kind to us the last time we raided, and I like their avatar. It is very cool.
So
Yeah. No, I'm just waiting for it. I'm
Gypsy's
just
a
waiting
chill
for it.
chick.
They do not know.
It's okay. When the fight starts, I'm gonna go crazy.
The chat was very loud as soon as I entered.
Okay, guys, they're distracted. Guys, they're distracted. They're distracted.
Yep, they're like full ulting us.
Ooh, their avatar has like dynamic
Thinking
motion
loud.
based on their speech. I like that. That's really
I
cool.
refuse to die for as long as I live.
Okay, I'm probably gonna die here. I'm probably gonna die here. But I made a statement. No one can take that from me.
Dude, the slide damage is actually so much.
And now we're coming in to clean up Infernus. Here we go.
Okay, Infernus is solo. He's like half.
Oh, right. I forgot to say anything.